Oh, my God.
You're waking up with Sarah and Vinnie.
Oh, look at that.
Alice at 97.3.
Alice, 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. We've got a big show for you today, and we're going to kick the whole thing off with Bob's Movie Club. Did Vinnie do his homework? Bob's Movie Club. I thought about this all day. I'm like, I don't think he's going to get time to do it.
Oh, I did it.
Oh, did you?
Oh, I did it. Absolutely.
You know what?
I know you don't
Good for you.
look at Instagram at all, but I did post a picture of me watching it.
Oh,
Kind of.
proof's
Whatever.
in the Instagram.
Yeah. But yeah, I watched it. I really I'm going to tell you something. This, whether or not this, bit continues, maybe Bob at some point says I don't love movies anymore.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I've watched them all. I'm done with them.
Yeah. But I've gotten to see some great movies that I didn't watch.
Mm.
And that includes Pacific Heights. Never saw it.
Mm-hmm. Lost Boys.
Lost Boys. Never saw it. Sneakers. Never saw it.
Yeah.
And it's all over this place. There are spots where there's, I worked right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I drive by that spot daily.
Mm-hmm.
It was really, really fun. I liked it.
Yeah, it is.
I shouldn't say that. I don't know what I feel like yet. You'll know later.
Well, you'll find
It's
out.
6 o'clock,
You'll
yes.
find out shortly
Save.
when we actually talk about it.
No, I had to pause because my kid, it was one of those days where my wife was gone all day. So she had to manage the drop off to school,
Yes.
the pickup from school with one of Isla's friends to get her to her drama, like one of those. And then I got the call that she needed some dinner. And so Edie and I made dinner and brought it to the drama
right
place.
She's starving to death over there.
And I go, all right, Edie, now listen, you're going to go in there. You're going to say, I am Edie Hassan. I am dropping off dinner for my sister, Isla Hassan. There is some glass in this bag, so please be careful with it. It's also labeled fragile with glass and her name. And then you give that to them, and then you come back out here, and we'll go home and we'll do whatever's next. She leaves, and I'm sitting there.
Oh, no.
She comes back with the bag in her hand. She goes, "Can you come with me?"
Aw.
Oh,
That's a lot to remember, though.
I just wanted to see how it was going to go.
tried.
No, she did.
Yeah. And it can be very intimidating
All of
approaching
it.
a
Absolutely.
stranger. And
So I went back in with her, and then we saw her sister, and of course, I've got this thing about sister love. Like, come on, we brought you food. Hug your sister.
hug your sister.
So we did all that stuff, but I did finish Sneakers before bedtime, and I can't wait to talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I've never seen?
What?
I've never seen Sidney Poitier in a movie.
Oh.
I've never seen River Phoenix in a movie. That is who that was, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've never seen him in a movie, and I've never seen Robert Redford in a movie.
What?
Does that mean you've never seen Stand By Me?
I've never seen Stand By Me.
Oh.
Oh, my
You've read the book.
goodness.
It's called
Yes.
The Body.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a Stephen King book.
Yeah.
A lot of good movies coming out of that Stephen King book situation.
So I was really stoked. I was thinking, oh, well, River, I mean, obviously, gone too
Tragic.
soon,
Right.
but good looking kid. Like, oh, that's what the fuss was about.
We'll get into it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right.
Oh,
of course.
yeah,
yes.
Sure.
What am I doing?
Save
Where
it
do
for-
I get off?
Save it for the
How
club.
are you, Sarah? Tell us everything.
I'm great. Frankly, there's not that much to tell. I sat down yesterday and watched all the Kimmel stuff, and then I watched a couple episodes of South Park. I don't think episode 5 was available to me yet. The one that aired last night. So, but I did read a review of it this morning, and it's sounds like they're up to their old tricks.
Oh.
Yeah. But we did that, and then John does these chicken breast sandwiches. He slices it thin and then pounds out the chicken breast, and he has this marinade, and it's like sort of vaguely Asian with it's sort of sweet, and and he cooks them up, and we chowed them on ciabatta bread. Like, it was just so good. It was a really fun day. I did some sewing. It was really nice. And it was raining for a lot of the day. Did it rain anyplace else?
the lightning and thunder overnight at my house
Oh,
was...
really?
Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
Oh man.
I
And
don't think it rained overnight at my
There's
house.
video. I want to say it was Janelle. Let me look it up. But Janelle Wang is at NBC Bay Area. She used to be up here, but I follow her on Instagram. It may not have even been her because I looked so quick. What do they call that? Where the time lapse?
Oh, yes.
Lightning's like and thunder and just like going all night.
Huh.
It was something. I didn't sleep last night.
Oh.
And it was a couple things. I was too busy and I got all keyed up, and it's not good for me.
It
But
happens.
also the just rolling thunder, like really thunder, like you hear it, and it didn't scare me. It's neat.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like it.
We don't get it enough here.
Yeah, I mean it's so every single day on the
Yeah.
East Coast, and I don't know, the middle of the country too, I'm sure. But yeah, it's funny because my mom sends me sunset shots all the time,
Wow.
and it's just it's beautiful. She lives in Florida. There's palm trees in every picture, and it's those big fat cumulus thunderclouds, that kind of look. We don't really get that here, but it has been muggy. Yesterday, it rained, but I didn't hear any thunder or lightning. I didn't see any thunderheads.
Oh wow!
I
Really?
didn't know.
Not even on the drive-in.
No. I drove in dry. Was it raining? Wow.
And lightning in the South Bay. Absolutely.
Did you get rain last night or
No, not that I know of. I
Yeah.
was asleep though.
We just got sprinkles here.
Yeah, that's what you mostly got.
if we got them
Wow.
at my house, we got them earlier because my car wasn't wet particularly, and maybe I wouldn't have noticed that. But I didn't have to turn my windshield wipers on. That was for sure.
Sarah, I started Gen V last night.
Oh. So
The new
that is
season.
the spin-off of the show The Boys.
Yes.
Are those Amazon shows? What are those? Netflix shows?
Amazon.
Okay. So The Boys is great. It's super great. Like, actually, I don't even want to recommend it to anyone because I do think that some people will not be into it. It's very like cartoon gory, really over the top, pretty funny and crazy. And then they did this spin-off with like these little baby superheroes, well, college age superheroes. And I felt like you had to watch that first season of it.
Yeah.
So now tell me, season 2, thoughts.
So far, so good. They're like tying up a lot of loose ends because, the one actor, the character's name is Andre. The actor died.
Oh,
So they have to like,
in real life?
yeah.
Oh.
So they had to like work that into it somehow. But there is a great scene involving a keg of beer, butts, and drinking.
Oh, God.
And-
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Is this in a hose?
Uh-huh.
Oh, boy.
Oh, just regular old 16-year-old partying. You mean?
No, that sounds, if there's a butt involved, it sounds like in a
Oh,
hose.
yes.
I never done that.
A beer bong.
No.
A beer bong enema.
Nobody's
I've
ever
never done that.
Nobody has. I'm gonna
maybe.
say nobody has.
Yeah, just coffee. No, but it's good so far. Start. I will. No, never mind. There's some. The first episode, there's an appearance from somebody from the
Oh,
Boys
great,
right away.
good. I like the crossover stuff.
Yeah.
I love a good companion show. A little side story.
It was Janelle's Instagram if you want to look it up, but
Oh,
she
this
did
Janelle
a time.
one?
Yeah, she did a time lapse of just the lightning, the thunder. Just it's all in the South Bay, hitting us hard.
It's constant. Look at that. That is just
Wow.
continuous.
So, yeah, I mean, if you
Did we hear if anything lit on fire, or was there enough rain accompanying this?
I don't know. I
keep
haven't
it-
heard. No, we didn't hear that
Okay.
at all.
It's been a weird week,
I'm listening for
we
it,
kicked
too.
off Monday with an earthquake, and now we've got thunder and lightning, and the hottest day of the year.
This is the exact kind of storm that set off the CZU fire, which was the one that came to my house.
Oh boy,
The reason
Yeah.
I was evacuated.
the one you could hear.
Yeah.
I remember you saying, "Were you mountain biking or something?" And you're like, "What's that sound?" And you're like, "Oh, it's the fire."
I actually had gone to check surf and had gone around the beachway and towards this spot called Waddell, where that's where the lightning strike happened and the
Oh,
fire
boy.
started. And I'm standing at the water's edge and it is all smoke. Somewhere I posted that picture. Maybe it's on my Instagram. I mean, it's smoke like you can't
Breathe smoke.
yet, like heavy. And I thought, should I even be here? There were fire department people everywhere, and they hadn't really been telling people to get out yet.
Yeah.
but it was time to get the you know what out. Like
right.
there.
And you did. You wound up having to pack up as much of your house as you could. And
So you
beat
didn't
it.
surf that day?
I
or
didn't,
You
no.
didn't try to sneak in for
No,
just a little bit?
well, if the surf had been really good, maybe, but it wasn't.
It's worth it,
was-
man.
Yeah, it was time to get the heck out of there. The truth is the fire never got anywhere near me, but that's one of those things where they had to close off the exits
Right.
and get people evacuated
Well, and it's,
in advance.
It's a fire. And wild. It's a wildfire. Like you just don't know. And I'm sure they err on the side of caution.
It is one of those things, though, from overhead you can see where, yeah, it could make a run if it, had chosen to make a run.
Right.
I mean, I don't think they choose, but you know what I mean. If it had, I don't
If
think
it
the
had
fire
been
goes, I'm gonna go right.
nudged that direction,
Right.
the wind changes.
Anyway, so let's all spend a second and think good thoughts. Let's hope nobody has to run for it
Yeah,
today
let's
or
do.
anytime soon.
All right, we're going to do Bob's Movie Club here in a second. Let's get a song going. KLC HD1, San Francisco. Sarah and Vinnie, Allison Morning Show. Be right back.
Blah, blah, blah. Get up! Wake up! With Sarah and Vinnie.
Legit, yeah.
Alice at 97.3.
Magical. Alice 97.3. Good vibes and variety. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Third Love, bringing you this portion of the program. Mark your calendar for 1 week from tomorrow, Friday, October 3rd. 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Third Love's Fillmore Street location in San Francisco. I'm going to be there, Bob, Maddie, they're coming along. I'm actually kidnapping them, throwing them in my car and driving them over there just to make sure.
Stick us in the trunk and then have us figure out how far we went based on sound.
Right, exactly. Oh, my
Sorry,
God.
that's a homage to the Sneakers movie.
Free fittings, a little bit, some nibbles, a little light lunch, and 20% off and free undies with a purchase over $150. It's time for Bob's Movie Club.
I love movies.
Bob's Movie Club. Woo! Got some movies for you. Bob's Movie Club. Bob's Movie Club.
Movies are great. Today we are talking about the 1992, I guess, is it a thriller? No,
Suspense.
it's kind of like a heist movie, I guess.
Kind of heisty, hacky.
Starring the late, great Robert Redford, River Phoenix, Dan Aykroyd, really all-star cast.
Definitely.
Did you guys have fun with this one?
I actually did. I have to say, I was a little bummed out when I saw it was 2 hours and 9 minutes because I expected to not be all that into it. I also feel like old technology has gone so fast that only a few years can go by and things seem antiquated. Like, why don't they just grab their iPhone or whatever? And so it was that to me was
Because it
like
was 1992.
right. That was the funniest part of the whole thing. Oh yeah, and at one point, is it Sidney Poitier? He's holding up the phone that's attached by a curly cord coming out of the convertible. Like, your mom's on the phone. And I thought it's so old timey. But did you notice in that scene? Not to get ahead of ourselves. It's the Bay Bridge is sort of overhead there. And it's 92, so it's only a few years after the big earthquake in 89.
Oh, that's right.
And they're redoing the Embarcadero in the background of that
Yes,
shot.
I was very confused about what I was looking at.
yeah,
so that
big
makes perfect
dirt
sense.
patches. So I don't know how long it took them to tear down that double-decker freeway that used to be in the middle of the Embarcadero. But they clearly had gotten it done, and it was all dirt, no palm trees, no landscaping. It was kind of cool. I'm like, oh my God, look at that. It's so, by the time we got there in 97, they'd finished it and it was beautiful. It is beautiful.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, well, I'm sure because you're looking at the bridge, right?
Yeah.
Like that was the main
I didn't
feature.
notice that. That's crazy.
By the way, if you watch the movie, you have a comment, 800-400-3697.
Yeah,
You can
text us. We'll take a look at those throughout. A lot of huge stars in this too.
One of the I don't know her name, but she was gigantic at this time.
Talking about Mary McDonald played
That
Liz.
lady.
I love her.
I'd
do?
never seen her young in a movie before. It took me, I was trying to figure out the whole movie, like how I knew her. And it's just because I'd never seen her that young.
She was her huge breakout in my mind. And again, every movie we've done, I haven't seen. So clearly, movies, not really my thing. But I know her from Dances with
Yeah.
Wolves. Like that was one of those
That's what
movies
John was saying.
that overtook the Grammys that year. Like not the Grammys, the Oscars. There isn't always one that dominates like that, but that year, Dances with Wolves dominated, and she was a huge star.
And that was just a couple years before this.
Yeah.
She was Stands with Fist. She's beautiful. Like, I have a total crush on her.
It's so funny because to me, she actually felt like the Olivia Newton-John physical look. You know,
the hair,
with the short hair.
it was the 90s.
It was the goofiest look, I thought. Because
She
it
rocks
feels so dated to me.
It's so strange. I watched it with two of my friends and with Susan, and I said, could you guys imagine having a haircut like that?
Right.
Just even the maintenance on that thing.
So
would be
she's
tough.
got, if you didn't watch it, she's got that super short. And it's funny because at one point there was like, remember Duran Duran did a lot of this. It was like sort of the 80s looking chick and it would be kind of punk. Like there'd be some,
Spikes.
Spiked hair and kind of like shaved stripes in the side.
Yeah.
And it was, I don't know who the artist was, but there was a lot of that kind of thing. And it had like, the one stripe of lavender going through in the background.
What is
and
that artist's name?
it was somebody who was really famous, and she sort of, and they even had, I think she was in the shot with that piece of art in the background, and I was like, oh, I guess that's what they're
It's
going
the
for.
Rio cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't. What
Oh,
is
yes,
that?
Rio, exactly.
Well, there's the cover, so that's what you're talking about.
It is, but that's not the.
The artist did
that
their
artist.
cover, but also did a million of these different photos.
Like, kind of had that era captured artistically.
So I want to say, I know a lot of people messaged me that this is one of their favorite movies.
Oh, how funny.
Yeah. And I didn't think it was all that great.
Yeah.
As far as some of the other movies that we've watched, it's definitely lower on my list. And I like
What
this
was a
kind of movie.
detractor for you?
Nigel.
There was a few
Oh,
things.
that's the guy's name, Nigel.
Nigel.
Maybe it's because I'm used to more suave, like spy movies, but their skills were weak, right?
Yes.
Like, I can't believe Robert Redford got the Slovakian woman at the beginning to even believe what he was saying about when he's pretending to be the private investigator.
Yeah.
When he gets caught in the
That scene was ridiculous.
crazy guy's office.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Well, attractive people are much more persuasive than unattractive
That is
people,
true. That's a
you
proof.
know?
That's a proven fact. That's true.
The technology, because I went in thinking like, oh, this is, about tech when it's up and coming. None of it made any sense. Not that I know anything about technology, but there's at one point where they're using a polygraph over the phone.
Yeah, that
Are you
was so
kidding me?
weird. He's lying.
That's a joke.
Hang up.
And I didn't really understand. I thought that the gang that they had, the characters in the
Yeah.
squad were really fun. I would have loved to get to know them even better. But like the blind guy, for example,
That is David Strathairn, they're saying here, and he's one of those guys that you've seen in a million things. And I looked him up and went, "That's his name." It's crazy, but he was my favorite character.
he was
in it.
great. But like his glasses when he's on the computer, I didn't really understand what any
Yeah,
of that
I'm
was
like,
about.
is he just afraid that he'll UV damage his eyes that don't work?
And
Because
I'm
I
gonna
thought he
s-
was totally blind.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it didn't really make any sense. I'm gonna say something crazy.
Okay, say it.
As a pop culture fanatic, I love River Phoenix.
Mm.
I have a very strong connection to him and
Oh.
that whole story, and I just find that time so interesting. He was awful in this.
He's not good in it.
He
I
was
agree.
Bad.
Yeah. He was playing a goofball.
Not well.
Yeah.
And I hate to say that because I love the guy, and I haven't seen him in everything he's been in, but no, I didn't think he pulled off whatever he was trying to do at all. And apparently he was coming off of My Own Private Idaho, which was a very intense movie. It's been on my list for a while, but I haven't made it to it. And so he wanted to do like something more chill and fun, but I don't think he really showed up. And he died 11 months after this movie came out.
Oh, how
so sad.
tragic.
Yeah.
You had thoughts on him too, didn't you?
Well, for me, first of all, I love this movie.
Okay.
Yay.
I never saw it. I like I said before when we started, I've never seen Sidney Poitier do work. I've never seen River Phoenix do work. And by the way, I feel like his role was handsome kid, and he did a great job. Like that was the role.
Okay.
What else? I mean,
I didn't have a problem with him either.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
He
I
was
think
handsome
Bob
as
was
heck,
Bob
right?
was looking for more. He was cute. But I really actually thought that the level of acting was way below where I needed it
Well,
to
all
be
of
just
this-
overall.
Aykroyd wasn't really used to his fullest
At all.
potential.
No, that's what I'm
Is he even in
saying.
the movie?
Like I could tell that they put a lot of thought into his character, and I just wanted to see him talk more. You didn't get to know him at all. Like he seemed like a really interesting.
And this was when he was
guy.
popular. Like
Yeah.
he had some stuff going on.
I don't know. I felt like River Phoenix looked great. He did a great job as the handsome kid. I don't even know if that guy shaved yet in this like.
I know. How old was he when he died? He's not. I don't think he's in the 27 club. I think he was younger than that.
He looked very young. Like,
Yeah.
he looked like a grown up. But you know how some people
Well,
don't even
yeah.
need to shave? They're just
Baby face.
that guy.
23.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's like 21. in this?
800-400-3697. Maddie's on the show.
Hey, from the 925, and I was questioning this as well, but I want to see what you guys thought. I think in Sneakers they get on the Dunbarton Bridge headed to East Bay, but they don't end up where that bridge goes. And then we were talking. We thought it was the San Mateo Bridge.
Yeah. They didn't say specifically, but I
That's
personally
not
couldn't
surprising.
tell.
I
Yeah.
mean, movie making, and only people in the Bay Area would go, "Hey, that's not right."
At least it
Everyone
wasn't
else
the
would-
Golden Gate, and they ended up,
Right.
Right.
Look,
Exactly.
I
They
really
ended up in
enjoyed the
Oakland.
movie. I thought it was very well. I like Robert Redford. I'm sitting there watching it going, I've never seen all the years I've known of this guy. I've never seen him do work.
Well, he's not suave in this either. Like it's,
No, yeah.
it is. I sort of expected the, hunky
No, he had
leading
his
man.
T-shirt tucked into his jeans too high. Like, oh.
408. James Earl Jones' line, "This never happened, I wasn't here," is the same line in The Hunt for Red October.
Oh, how funny!
Yeah, that is true.
Oh.
He's at the very end of the movie.
I love that part
Oh,
of
I
the
know.
movie.
It was-
The deal making was great.
Yeah.
I just want your phone number. I thought, oh, that's such
You're
a...
telling me you could have anything in the world, and you
didn't
just want
like
my
that?
phone number?
Don't you love?
Yeah, it was another
Well,
bad acting there.
It was weak female characters in this for sure. Like I was confused as to why they even needed Liz, other than for her to be in love interest until they
well,
happened.
they needed her apartment.
Yeah, they needed
Right,
her
that was-
apartment.
And man,
What
what, a
kind of
takeover.
apartment is that?
The kind where you can just ruin it
It
with
was
all your
gorgeous,
stuff.
but like, where is that? Like, no bay windows. I was the first half. I was worried there wasn't very much San Francisco in this movie, and I was like, "Oh man, I hope it's not a bust SF wise like that one movie we watched." But the second half it had a ton,
It had
and I
good
loved the
stuff.
bridge working, and they even called out on a Bay Area radio station.
Yes, I
And I
like
thought of
that
us.
too. So one of the things that I thought of while I was watching this, and I don't have a million examples to give you, and I love the like team
Yes.
thing, like that
Everyone has a role.
Yeah,
It's
like
like
I love
core.
that. Like it's the A team, or it's Scooby Doo, or it's
Or
one of those
Department
things.
Q.
Whatever,
Yeah.
where there's a team and they're all trying to, and
Yeah.
each one's got a
A specialty.
we're gonna need you to go get. All right,
I'll put my
I got
expertise
it.
to
Yeah.
work.
I love that about this movie, and I really think if you haven't seen Sneakers, and if you find yourself, look, I missed clearly a bunch of good movies.
Well, I'm sure you were up to whatever. In
I was partying,
1992.
I'm sure, or working.
Yeah.
I'd either was partying or had quit and was working. I don't know, but I didn't see any of the stuff.
Right.
And Sneakers was good.
Speaking of the haircut, 650, ouch. I had the asymmetrical Dorothy Hamill haircut, and yes, I had to see my hairdresser every few weeks, Ingrid in Redwood City.
Hey,
That
Ingrid.
is so cool. I don't have the guts to have a cool haircut like that. I've had long hair my whole life.
Oh.
It's not. I don't necessarily. I mean, I guess it could be a guts thing, but it's also a maintenance thing. You mentioned it earlier. Like my wife looks great with bangs, and she'll go, "Should I get bangs?" Yeah, if you want to keep it up, and she'll go, "I don't,"
Yeah.
and that's it.
I think
And that's
bangs are
just
easy.
bangs.
You go like this.
Yeah, I know what you do.
And they
there's
look
like a whole
amazing.
thing with a round brush and your blow dry.
Yeah.
I
I
can't
know
do
there's a
any of
lot.
that. I
Yeah.
fail the girl test when it comes to all that stuff. I got a couple pieces of trivia.
Okay.
At one point, Carl gives River Phoenix her phone number, and it's a real 415 phone number.
Yes.
Did you guys catch that?
I did.
Instead of using a 555, they thought that maybe that would come off as like a joke since it's a known thing that 555 is fake. So they used that they got a phone number, and then if you called it, it had a voicemail with like promotion for the movie for a while. But now it's been reverted back to a real phone number.
Oh, so somebody
So
maybe got some
Someone has
calls
it.
this week.
yeah. Sorry to you for any
Sorry
prank
about
phone
it.
calls.
I had
We
to
won't
change.
give out
I
your
think
number.
most people, I can't even be sure. I had to change my number at one point
So
a while
sad.
back because the night guy gave my number out, and it was like my phone started ringing, and then it never stopped ringing, and then it turns out the night guy was like,
Ha
"Oh,
ha ha! What a good prank.
well, I got you. Thanks."
I would be heartbroken if I had to change my phone
I had
number.
to change my number, and what I found out
forever.
when I did it was that you will spend at least a year clearing that line of the last person that had the number.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh.
You signed up for a hair thing that, no, I didn't. I have a shaved head, and I wouldn't. But it was that last person had signed up for a million things with that number.
And I would think these days where everyone's number is just polluted with everything, that if I got rid of my number, I would probably still use it to sign up for stuff. Be like, yeah, there's my cell.
That's funny.
That's mean. 707, here's some trivia for you. The facade building that Martin exits at the beginning of the movie is the Hill Valley Clock Tower building used in the Back to the Future series.
Yep, I was just going to say
Oh,
that.
sorry.
No, it's okay.
Listeners were on it.
When we
Thank
were
you,
watching
listeners.
in the beginning, we were trying to figure out if that was real snow, if they really shot it in the winter, or if it was like a miniature. But then, of course, he walks out of it, and you're like, oh, that's a real set. It's crazy how they can use the same stuff over and over again,
Yeah.
and just from a slightly different angle, you don't notice.
I didn't notice that. I did notice, though, and it's unfortunate that someone will get typecast, but there was Gandhi right there, and I'm like,
Yeah, Ben
you're
Kingsley.
Gandhi, dude. It just wasn't you know what I mean? That was another guy who had a year where he took over the Oscars being Gandhi,
Yeah.
and he's just that guy now. I was watching him, with a gun. I'm like, you can't. What are you doing?
I thought he was a pretty good bad guy.
He was fine. He was, a bad guy with a heart. He didn't want to hurt his friend, even though his friend hurt him. I loved the scene where they got to heat the room up, and Robert Redford's got to walk across it real slow.
Ridiculous.
It was the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Ridiculous.
And I just thought, and the guy says, "You gotta hurry up," and he's like, I literally can't hurry up. Like, this is it. And
The one
even-
thing I can't
even
do is hurry up.
the black box is like an answering machine, which these days every kid went, "What's that? What do you mean it's an answering machine?" Just so funny.
Bob, did you know that was an answering machine?
Yes,
Okay.
Oh.
but they called it a service.
Well,
And we were a little-
the
we were all a
blind
little
guy
confused.
goes, he just said he has a call service. Your black box is right there on the desk. He's not using an answering machine. He uses a service.
Ah.
Oh.
That's what the blind guy was the best part.
What
I
is
thought,
a call service?
like a call, it goes to a place, someone picks it up, takes your message and sends it to
Oh,
you.
luxury.
Yeah, very luxe.
Well.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Oh, there are actually companies that will, they're staffed with people that answer calls, and they know what the number coming through is and what they're supposed to say and who they're supposed to forward the call to. If otherwise, they just take a message.
Yeah. And then they get you your messages.
They don't do it anymore now, I don't think, because
We don't
they've
really-
learned how to just get rid of all customer service
Yes.
entirely.
Right. They stick you in a phone tree with all these options and, you know.
You eventually give up.
Yeah.
You eventually go, I
Oh, I'm
just
back.
can't.
I feel like I already did this menu. This seems weird.
Oh, the
Back
worst.
Or
to
the
main
all-
menu.
Wait,
my God.
how did I? I
I've been
was
away
just
for
sitting.
3 hours and I'm disconnected. Impossible.
One other actor in the movie that you see in everything is Stephen Tobolowsky. And
He's the nerd.
He's the nerd on the date.
Mhm.
And you know him
that
from
guy. He's Bob from Heroes.
yes, but also Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley. He's
in
the
that.
new CEO
Yeah.
who you get to watch horses doing it.
Yeah.
In that scene. That's a
the,
good
the
scene.
inverted triangle of success.
Did
or
you say
whatever.
get to?
Oh yeah, you get to. You're like, wow, I didn't know I was gonna get to see that.
Ah.
Get to?
They did have some good jokes in this. I loved when the nerd was like, "Oh, My only phone's upstairs in my bedroom.
Yeah.
Gross.
It honestly, like, I felt like every kitchen had a phone in it. I thought that was a little bit. So you're saying he was trying to get her into the bedroom.
I wouldn't even think he was that sophisticated,
Well,
but okay.
He had a great line when they were finishing their date. He said, "Do you want to get breakfast with me
tomorrow?"
And she said, "Sure." He said, "Should I call you or nudge you?"
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was good. That's a good line.
It was a little too smooth for that turtley guy.
Right.
By the way, we're talking about sneakers, in case you're wondering.
Yeah, Sneakers. Sneakers was this week's movie club pick.
In honor of Robert Redford.
Yep. Rest in peace.
And he was
Robert.
great in the movie, by the way.
He was.
I liked him.
There are a lot of people who, like Sidney Poitier is gone and River Phoenix is gone.
Whatever happened to the lady?
Mary Mc.
Yeah, she doesn't. I mean, I remember her.
She shows up in stuff.
She came red hot out of Dances with Wolves. This was clearly
Mary McDonnell.
a money movie for her, where she was probably paid well.
Right.
But I don't see her in anything.
She had a TV show for a long time called Major Crimes.
Oh.
From 2012 to 2018. My mom loved it.
I've heard of that show.
It's her show.
Oh, that's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
And if you were...
How old is she now?
Okay.
73.
Yeah. But if you're a Battlestar Galactica nerd, you know her because she was the president in the Battlestar Galactica.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
that's so funny.
Yeah.
I didn't put her in that show. I love Battlestar Galactica. The newer one,
not the 70s or 80s one.
She's also in The Fall of the House of Usher, which is like a sequel to, not a sequel, but from the same guy as The Haunting of Hill House.
Oh,
we watched that. Didn't you watch that?
I didn't watch those.
If you're looking for Halloween content, such great stuff. The Haunting of Hill House specifically, and even The Fall of the House of Usher is interesting.
I like The Fall of the House of Usher immensely.
So
and it was scary from the first
artist
scene.
Usher doesn't have anything to do with that. Then.
No, it's from the Edgar Allan Poe.
I actually was like, I've never. Oh,
yeah.
That's 2023. So that I'm looking at her IMDb, and that appears to be her most recent work.
Well, maybe she's retired.
And look,
well deserved.
Her work dates way back, 87. So let's see where
she's
Dances
in Donnie
with Wolves
Darko, for God's sake.
Is 90. So she peaked there, but she goes way back.
Independence Day. She's
yeah,
she's the wife of the president.
She was on ER in 84. Money on something called Money on the Side in 82.
All right, Vinny, what do you got coming up for us in the news? Good job.
Oh, what's your review,
Club.
Bob? How many out of 5?
I think I give it 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah,
it was solid.
I felt like it was super dated. I would give it more like a 2.5.
I'd give it a solid. I would say I'd give it. I think 3.5 is good. Yeah.
I loved it. It was 4 out of 5 for me.
Nice.
And coming up, I've got where is it? A toy store that may be back, and distractions by generation after these. Okay, we have a real problem here.
Wake up! You're waking up with Sarah and Vinnie.
Freaking amazing.
Alice at 97.3.
Oh, that is a hit. I love that song.
Alice 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Coming up at 7:05, your first chance today.
You really should play that a lot more. That'd be great if you would.
I'll talk to Jane about it.
All right, good.
Yeah. More Oasis, please, Jane. 7:05 this morning, less than half an hour from now, your first chance to score tickets for this summer's Ed Sheeran show.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Frontier Ford in Santa Clara. Santa Clara is so lucky. They have Frontier Ford. And you can get there and get great savings this week. Frontier Ford's got September savings. Lease the Mach-E for just $225 a month, or buy with 0% APR plus $2,000 back. And if you hurry in, federal EV tax credits expire on September 30th. You could get an even better deal. It's right around the corner, so hurry in. Frontier Ford in Santa Clara. Real people, real deals. All right, here's what's happening. Overnight, it seems it was only in the South Bay. I'm shocked to hear it, but my crew here is mostly up here in the North Bay and didn't hear the rain, thunder, and lightning. That went on all night and continues this morning, but we will see clearing later and highs in the low 80s. So not chilly in any way, but cooler than the 98 or whatever it was we saw earlier in the week.
That was, it's just like I was saying before, it's just been sort of a weird week. Like the hottest day of the year, the earthquake, thunder and lightning.
Yeah.
Incredible.
And as I was driving in, I was seeing the lightning,
Oh, is that so?
Oh, yeah. The sky lights up and crack across the... It's intense. So anyway, that should clear up by this afternoon, though.
Okay.
The top office distractions by generation. One of the reasons I wanted to do this story is they talked about working from home can be less distracting. And I realize there are lots of single people in this world who are in their home and there's not a peep anywhere at all, ever. And in that scenario, sure, working from home is less distracting.
Yeah.
If you work from home and you have kids,
Good luck to you.
And a husband, or maybe the wife, I can't speak for her, but I know I've walked into the room one too many times while she's in a full-blown meeting and been like, can you tell me where... Oh, sorry about that.
Sorry.
And that is nonstop for her with the kids. I at least understand, jobs and what they and how being interrupted breaks a momentum and a flow of a meeting. And now you've got to, where were we?
Right.
Before
Sorry, I had to put out a fire here at my house. It was really imperative that we knew if we had peanut butter or not.
Then that's it.
Yeah.
It's the dumbest question. Seems like just a quick answer. You're right here. And I truly do feel like sometimes she should just go to work. Like, that's the only place you're going to get anything done. You're never going to get anything done around here with these kids, especially in the summer. Oof. Anyway.
They're there the whole time.
Oh, my gosh. There were times where I'd get home at noon or whatever, and she would have one kid in one corner painting and another kid on another project while she's in the middle of trying to deal with rebuilding this organization's entire revenue operations. You want a sandwich? I would be like, how can I help?
Can I scramble you some eggs?
What do you want to eat?
Get these kids out of here.
Everyone gets sidetracked at work by different stuff. Working at home can be less distracting.
Can be.
Coworkers are what derail you the most, or it can be more distracting. You get caught up in dumb stuff like reorganizing your spice rack or whatever, or dealing with your kids. That's more probably likely. According to a new survey, 55% of people say they feel more productive in the office than home. And I can see that. It depends on how the office is set up.
Yeah.
You might have a lot of distractions, I don't know, right outside your window.
You might.
That's a new wrinkle that you might have to figure out. The top distractors for Gen Z are social media. It's our phone. And by our, I mean your, because I'm not Gen Z, but personal notifications and major news events like Taylor Swift getting engaged.
Yeah, that really did take over everybody's news feed.
Yeah, it did.
I got to make some comments about that. And I'm outraged at that one thing that other person said, and I'm going to go ahead and get in a Twitter war with her.
By the way, you told us this story. It was breaking news at the time, and it was, I believe, yesterday, about Eric Church, the country star that got pulled off a tour he was on and replaced by Taylor Swift.
When she was 16.
Yeah. I actually saw the clip on Fallon.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Oh, funny.
And it's everything you said, except it was very fun. I like him. He was a cool guy. I've never heard of him or heard his music, but
I feel like I've heard his name enough that he's clearly some kind of established
I've heard his
star.
name, yes,
Yeah.
but him talking with Fallon, they clearly got on pretty good, and he was just a chill guy, and he was like, yeah, I get this call from this young lady, and I told her it's going to be great for you, but it was everything you said, but watching him tell it, it was like, oh my God.
The audio is always the best.
And then he says, the thing that you told us was he made her promise to give the first gold record to him.
Yeah.
And he said, it was less than a month later when she walked onto my tour bus with the gold record to give it to me. We were playing one of those, festival shows.
Yeah.
So we were at the same location. She walks on the tour bus with it signed to me, and he had a picture of it. So they showed it, and I just went, that is classic.
It's great. I think he gave it to like a country music museum.
They didn't have that part in the clip, but I just thought seeing him talk about it was very funny because he's a big star in his own right, but there he was.
Right. Kicked off. I think, didn't she sign it something like, thanks for playing too loud and too long?
Mm-hmm. Really fun.
She got her big break.
Let's see here. Top distractors for boomers are colleagues chatting, political news, political news or political entertainment news is more, seems to be the...
I know people whose lives have been completely taken over by consuming political news of their side of the aisle. And that's,
No, I'm very familiar.
Yes.
See, it feels like that is a running disease. Just the whole,
I'm like, is there anything else you would like to talk about? Because I don't want to talk. Even if I was politically aligned with you, I don't want to talk about politics.
Well, I'm with you on that, and I also feel like it's important to have opinions and be well read and
Informed,
and have your voice, make your vote and be heard. I also think there's a point where you've lost sight of living. Like you gotta.
Well, and there's there's a lot of anger.
That's
in
what I'm
politics.
saying. You're like.
Now you're just stewing about something that really, honestly, isn't affecting you on a day-to-day basis.
Hyper anxious, as if that kind of Facebook posting might change everything. And if the world did depend on that, you're on your way with the post.
Yep.
Like okay.
Thanks for your input.
But that's the top distraction for boomers. Colleagues chatting, political news, and major news events. Gen X are similar, except of all the generations, they're the least distracted by political news.
Oh, honestly, I'm with you. Like, I feel, although I know a lot of Gen Xers who are very distracted by it, but maybe that's just saying something. Like, maybe there are less Gen Xers who are distracted by it. I'll tell you, I was just going crazy in the first term of Trump's presidency, 5 years ago. And when Biden took over, I breathed a sigh of relief and said, I'm not watching it. I'm just not going to watch it anymore. And then when he came back, I'm like, I'm really enjoying life without watching that stuff every day. And I just don't. I don't want to hear people debating about it. I don't want to hear people complaining on either side. I just, yikes.
Yeah, I'm with you as far as that goes.
So as a Gen Xer, you and I, Maddie, are you a news junkie? Are you always looking?
I definitely, first term, and then 2020, I went over the ledge. I was posting all the time. I was.
You were?
Yeah, and I have family, and I stopped doing it probably 5 years ago. And I still have family members, and I'm like, you can follow me again on Facebook. I don't post anything political ever now. Like, I haven't for 5 years.
But they stopped.
They stopped. They were just like, you were out of control. And looking back, I was out of control. I was just, it was the pandemic, sitting in the house. I had the news on, and my wife would always be like, why don't you just turn that off? It's getting you aggravated.
That's it.
Yeah.
You'll have sleepless nights.
Yeah.
And you'll just sit there.
Over a thing that you kind of can't affect. You can... or to any, you're not gonna be able to change your life.
But I still watch news every, in the afternoon, early evening. I do prep for the next show for the next day.
Yeah.
And I keep CNN on in the background and just, get get an hour's worth, but I got to cut it off at an hour's because then I start thinking about it and then I'm like, why are you getting, you control nothing, sir. It doesn't matter. You're getting worked up, but you have no control. Just chill.
Right.
I think it's interesting to think that you were doing that because I have a neighbor that does it. He sits down and it's like he's clocking in to Facebook. I'm clocking in.
Got to let everyone know what my thoughts are. How are they going to get through the day if they don't know what I'm thinking?
Right. And really, like, let's start a debate. Let's get things going.
Right.
Let's have some, back and forth. Yikes.
They do that on BuzzFeed too, and it's a lot more like innocuous. If you want to get into a
the
debate.
subject.
Yeah, just like whatever, Reddit and BuzzFeed. I'm like, I'll just go over there and select something not political.
Well, my page is like half people from California and then a whole bunch of people from West Virginia. So like they get into arguments on my page. So I'm like, I just delete posts. Just, okay, this is enough. You too.
Some of the arguments.
Take it to your own pages. Get it off mine.
And just you're like, I feel like this is happening under my thing. I just want to delete.
What did I do?
I want to delete this whole thing.
And yet, if you enjoy sitting down at your keyboard and looking at it and thinking to yourself, let's have a war. Let's go. Okay. Do your thing.
But please warn me so I don't, become attached to you. 'Cause I'm going to let you go.
There's definitely times where you just go, mute for 30 days, where you can just stop seeing that person's posts.
Oh.
And then
I didn't
and
even
it's
know
not
they have that,
forever, and
right.
I'm not mad at anybody. I just want to.
Enough of that. They seem to be going on a tear.
I hear where you're coming from, and I don't see this affecting any change. Other than maybe you're not going to sleep tonight, it looks
Right.
like.
Changing your sleeping patterns, and that's it.
Iconic toy brand that went bankrupt announces more store openings. Toys R Us was a company that not only was it around when I was a boy, but I didn't really use.
I don't want to grow up.
I didn't really use
I'm a
toys
Toys R Us
that much. I didn't. I had once I found a skateboard. That's all I cared about. And yet, in the Bay Area, if you would listen to this show in the early days, the 90s, late 90s, we partnered with Toys R Us a lot. And we did some incredible toy drives that were all on the TV news. And we really
raise a ton of money and go spend it at Toys R Us.
The Marines would load trucks up and be driving away. And that was the visual. Like, we're off to, supplement
Stoke out
Santa's
some
hard
kids,
work.
right.
Yep. Well, then they went out of business, and
then they had like small satellite, like in Macy's or something, right? Or
it wasn't Macy's.
Was
You're right.
it? Okay.
It was a pop-up kind of satellite type thing. Anyway, they're back, and they've got investors, and new Toys R Us stores are coming, and there's on the list Bay Street and Emeryville.
Wow. Now,
Toys R Us back.
Are they going to go big anchor store style like the way they were?
They're going to do big stores.
Wow.
They're going to do
great news.
Flagship type stores. I hope it is. I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that we sort of moved over to local toy stores for a bit.
Yeah.
After they went out. But at one time it was we were generating a fortune. We would have bought out what was that one in the East Bay that we went to? 5 Monkeys?
5 Little Monkeys. Yeah.
Just funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then the pandemic happened and we stopped being able to
God.
do it, and then there's no promotions.
Well, and that's a rough time for toy stores in and of itself because you need toys. You got a birthday party to go to, or your own kids, and all the holidays and that kind of thing. And then all of a sudden there were no more parties. Sometimes they were having drive-by birthday parties where you would like huck a present onto the front lawn and be like, happy birthday, goodbye.
I'm familiar. How about a fast fact?
All right. I like those. You know that. Fast fact.
An octopus doesn't have 8 arms. It has 6 arms and 2 legs. 2 of its limbs work like legs to help it move, while the 6 arms grab food. Did you know that?
No.
Now you do.
Which 2?
800-400-3697. That's our number to text. Maddie's on the show.
Let's see. 650. I remember seeing Vinnie with a hat on and black sunglasses. Had to Toys R Us for KTVU doing interviews there one day. He looked like a little weasel. Sorry, I don't know.
A weasel?
I don't know.
That's a very jerky thing to say.
No, it's okay.
I shouldn't have read that one. East Bay had storms all night too. Wendy from Brentwood on the app.
Oh, but you didn't experience any of that, right?
I was asleep. I don't know.
Was it wet when you left your house down there?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh.
It wasn't bad. Maddie, I used to be just like you with the politics and get ready to argue with anyone. After a few years of trying, family, internet strangers, probably a few bots, I realized it's a losing battle. Now I just smile, nod, and keep the peace. I have to put my sanity first.
You know what? That's a great way of putting it. That's if you are losing your mind over politics, you can let them go.
707 Benicia here. A year ago, I deleted all my social media and news from my life. Most freeing decision I've ever made.
I'll tell you what's actually hard is, because we have to do this, staying up on stories for this show without getting caught up in all that crap.
Right.
And I've been pretty good at it. When Charlie Kirk was assassinated, this is the truth. I didn't know that guy.
I only knew him because through John.
Okay, that's the honest truth is I had to look him up and see and then I saw the Bible stuff and went, oh, okay, I know this guy's deal. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I just mean I figured out, okay, I get where he's coming from. That's
his thing.
That's a way.
That is a way.
And another way of looking at things, 510, we do have the power as citizens collectively. None of us can do everything, but all of us can do something please stop messaging hopeless and helplessness.
Is that what we're doing?
I don't think so.
I'm
don't
saying
think so
step
either.
away from that. And honestly, you said it. You have the right to vote, and you don't have the right to complain if you didn't. But you totally do have the right if you did. And I love, a lot of friends of mine, even some who I would have never suspected, have become really politically involved in a way where they're supporting causes and even going to protests and marches. And that's another way that you can, all the bodies you can get to show these people are mad about this. Like, that's important.
Being involved will affect change.
Yes.
Posting on Facebook most likely won't.
Right. Well, you're just going to get in a fight with the same people you fight with all the time.
But you see it. The lady, never mind. I won't even tell the whole story. Go on.
Oh, just one more for Vin 650. We didn't have skate shops, so when I got my first skateboard, it was at Toys R Us.
Oh.
Boom.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah, me too.
There you go. All right. Coming up, your first chance at Ed Sheeran tickets, plus babies and stage names.
Get up!
What? You're waking up with Sarah and Vinnie.
Oh my God, we're gonna be better than that.
Alice at 97.3.
It is literally the worst thing I have ever heard. Yeah. Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. I'm not going to get into it now. We'll talk a little bit more about Taylor. She's got some, nice surprises, tricks and treats for the Swifties.
And so do we.
We certainly do.
Yeah, can't say what yet, but next week, people, be listening if you're a Taylor fan.
Swifties, go on high alert. We've got some stuff going on.
Did I miss a meeting?
Nope.
No, it just came down.
I was in a meeting yesterday and got the scoop.
All right.
Good stuff
It's
coming.
fun. It's a good one. You're going to want this one. And you can go to Target and get the new thing from Taylor. I'll tell you about that a little bit later on today. Right now, we're going to get to the Ed Sheeran tickets. I mean, come on, you guys. He's coming this summer. I think it feels wrong to say this summer because this summer feels like it just happened. But so I'll just call it next summer. I don't want to confuse you. It's summer of 2026, July 25th at Levi's Stadium. Right now, text the word SING to our contest line, 20357. You'll be entered to win tickets to see Ed Sheeran, July 25th, Levi's Stadium. The word is SING. The contest number is 20357 for a chance to get tickets to next summer's biggest show, courtesy of Messina Touring Group. This hour's code word is SING. Oh, louder. This part of the show is brought to you by Jumpstart MD. Jumpstart MD makes weight loss easier with personalized medically supervised plans and GLP-1 medications. Start today for just $99. Visit jumpstartmd.com. Let us begin. In the past couple days, I want to start with this part of the story. ASAP Rocky has addressed some rumors that he and Rihanna are already married. Basically, he was asked if he looks forward in an interview, do you look forward to being a husband? And he goes, how do you know I'm not already a husband? And then he laughed and said, I'm still not going to confirm it. He also talked about how they keep their work separate from their personal life together. When you come home, it's about family. It's about your relationship. It's about your household. It ain't about all that other S. So they have two sons, RZA, who's 3, Riot, who is 2. And as of the printing of this story yesterday, and I know the interview was before that, they didn't have a third baby, but he was hoping for a girl. And Rihanna gave him one of those. They didn't know. They found out with the first baby, apparently. And she just had her baby. So this is their third baby together. It is a girl. Her name is Rocky Irish Mayers.
So they went all R's.
They did. Rocky, RZA, and where's the third
Riot.
one's name? Riot. Riot Rose is that kid's name. RZA. RZA and Riot Rose. Let's see. RZA was born, which I'm just assuming that's how, maybe his name is RZ.
No. That's
Arzia.
the guy from, why can't I think? The New York rap group. I can't think of it.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang, all right. RZA and Riot Rose. RZA was born in May of 2022. Riot Rose was born in August of 2023. And now here we are 2 years later, and they've got a little girl, Rocky Irish Mayers. They're spelling it with an I, Rocki. I guess, to differentiate her from
Okay.
A$AP Rocky. She and A$AP,
Oh, right.
yeah,
The dad's name. Okay.
right. His real name is Rakim Myers, or Mayers, possibly. Mayers, Mayers.
Okay.
Rocky Irish Mayers. So congratulations to Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. They may or may not be married, but they definitely do have 3 kids together.
Congratulations.
Congrats. Oh, shoot. My computer hates me lately. Looks like I'm okay. It's hard to imagine. Speaking of names, Rakim Mayers is A$AP Rocky's real name. Imagine if Leonardo DiCaprio was Lenny Williams.
Is that his real name?
No,
Oh.
he came this close to using that for his stage name. At the start of his career, when he was very young, he was advised by whatever agent or career advisor to come up with a stage name. Your name sounds too ethnic.
That's so funny.
Leonardo DiCaprio. Right. We've totally accepted name, Leonardo DiCaprio. DiCaprio is an Italian last name. His dad is George, and he's a mix of Italian and German. And Leo's agent said, how about Lenny Williams? And even had headshots made with Lenny Williams on them. Williams is inspired by Leo's actual middle name, which is Wilhelm. And then I guess instead of Leo, Lenny. Leo said he's like, okay, this is what I'm doing. He grabs his stack of headshots and he goes on home and he shows them to his dad. And dad starts ripping him over my dead body.
Oh, good for his
you
dad.
are Leonardo DiCaprio.
Those were expensive.
They
I'll pay
probably
for a
were.
new set. I know. You can still use that photo. You just cannot have Lenny Williams be your name.
I saw this clip. First of all, it's so cool to get to see Leo talk about this stuff. He doesn't do very many interviews. And he was on the New Heights podcast.
Oh.
That's where he was talking about this.
Oh, how funny.
Yeah. And so I love that. But also, I don't think that it would have made any difference what his name was, to be honest. I don't think if he was Lenny Williams, anything would be any different.
Probably not.
His dad be pissed at him, though.
Right.
But
But I think he would be Lenny Williams. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
my God, Lenny Williams.
Yeah.
He dates you until you're 27, then dumps you off the yacht.
But that whole let's vanilla you.
Mm.
Let's take whatever flavors in you and get it out so that you're more palatable to the masses. I hate that thought process.
Well, it's happened a lot, and
I know.
I have a list of people whose names were Americanized-ish. They start the story with a lot of celebrities born with ethnic-sounding names and changed them when they pursued fame, either because they were told to or they themselves thought it would help. Rita Moreno was born Rosa Dolores Alverio Marcano. So I guess she could have been Rosa Marcano, but she went with Rita Moreno. Oscar Isaac, he's Poe, I think, in one of the Star Wars.
Yeah.
The one where
He's in all the ones with Ray.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking of somebody different then. I'm thinking of somebody who was in the Rebels. The Rebels, the movie.
Rogue One.
Yeah, Rogue One. Is he in that too?
No.
Okay. He was born Oscar Isaac Hernandez Estrada. Yeah, I know who the guy is, but I can't remember which movie I saw him in. He's a great looking guy, and we just know him as Oscar Isaac, but he's Oscar Estrada.
he was, if you watched Moon Knight, he was in that.
Oh yeah.
I did watch Moon Knight.
I loved Moon Knight.
What was Moon Knight?
It was
It's a Marvel
that's
thing.
Marvel.
Yeah.
And it was on Disney Plus, and he was a guy who worked at what is the actual thing? It's like Egyptian, right?
Yeah, it's Egyptian. He's I think an archaeologist or something. Or
Well, this guy worked at the museum, but he would fall asleep, and then he was chaining himself to the bed because it was overnight where this would visit him, and he'd find himself, he'd been doing all kinds of, yeah, it was neat. It was really, and he would he'd booby trap his whole house so he'd know if he'd gone out.
Oh.
Which is, for a drunk, that's one of those things where you're like, well, I've kind of had to do that to myself. Like, let's get the phone out of the house. We don't want to make any calls.
It
when
reminds
we're-
me of that scene in Train Spotting where he basically, hammers nail.
Yes.
Covers all the windows with planks, and then there he is jonesing. And
He is also
Pulling it all
starring in
off.
the upcoming Frankenstein movie.
oh, does he play the doctor or does he play the monster? Or do we know?
Don't know.
Bruno Mars changed his
doctor.
name. Okay. Oh, that should be good.
Yeah.
I love Frankenstein. That whole
Me too.
thing. It was Dean Koontz who did. There's a few really good Frankenstein books that he wrote. They're very strange and sort of a modern take on it, but they devolved. Like the first three are great, and then it becomes this weird love story between the two detectives that I think know his secret. And
I'm with you.
yeah, I'm sure if you love a love story, maybe continue with that. But I was like, give me more Frankenstein. That's who I'm interested in. Frankenstein's monster, I should say. Bruno Mars was born Peter Jean Hernandez. Christina Milian was born Christine Flores. At the same time, there are celebrities who refuse to erase their ancestry to please others, I guess. They include Zoe Saldana. And I always thought her name was Zoe Saldana, but I am seeing the little squiggle line.
Enye?
Yeah. Is that what it's called? The Enye. Zoe Saldana. Michael Pena. Christina Aguilera. Andy Garcia.
What happened to Leo, I think, is more likely than anything. You meet someone early on, and this happened for me in radio. They tell you, here's what you need to do. And you go, okay.
Mm.
I don't even think it's that devious. I just think that everybody goes, well, here's what you do. Okay.
And you are young and impressionable.
And you go, okay, I'll do it.
A work in progress.
Right.
And
They told me I had to pick a name, a new last name, and I had to use the same first letter. So I was Matt McHugh. That was
Yeah.
my air name for.
that was your email for years.
I still
is.
have that. I
Oh
still
my
have that
God.
Matty McHugh.
Do
yeah.
you?
Yeah.
That's that they like my guy said you should for your own protection you should change your last name, and I was like, I do surf reports, bro. What are you
Not gonna worry about it.
what are they gonna do, come find me? Like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna
All right,
do?
fine. I'm changing it to
I got
Crackhorn.
the surf wrong one day. I'm sorry. What are you gonna do, beat me up? I
Turns
like
out
my
I am.
chances. I that's like one of those things where I just thought I don't want to do that, but he was adamant, and he goes, just so you know, I'm not Greg Stevens. And I was like, what?
That's funny.
He has a different, and I didn't know. I thought, well,
Well, so many people. I was Sarah Emily on a country station.
that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
I actually did the same thing. I used my middle name
Sarah Emily.
for about 5 minutes, and then I went, I don't like it. It's not me. I don't care. I'd rather fail than try to remember that my last name is Michael instead of,
That's what you were, Vinnie Michael?
yeah.
Vinnie Michaels
Mhm.
or Michael?
Mm.
It was my middle name, Michaels. And he was like, yeah, that's the right thing. I'll get your cards printed up right away. And okay.
You didn't used to say your last name on the air, really, and but Crackhorn was always and then there was always the debate over how we spell that.
I spelled it 200 different ways.
Mm.
That was just because when we first got here, a reporter for the Chronicle said, I need your last name. And I said, no, you don't. And he said, no, I do. And so I told him Crackhorn. And he was like, how do you spell that? I said, with a K. And he's just like, okay. But
Fine, Vinnie Crackhorn.
what
it
do you
is.
need? Why? You know where to find me. I'm Vinny on Alice. That's all the info you need.
Make
But
my
okay.
last name Alice. I wanted to mention that if you are getting ready for Stranger Things, which is the final season, all the kids are coming back. They dropped a new hype video for this. I put it up at the Sarah and Vinnie Facebook page. This is for season 5 of Stranger Things. And Millie Bobby Brown Jovi is on there teasing full throttle. She says it's more of an adventure. Finn Wolfhard. So it's sort of like an interview thing. It shows them in the show. And
They've
then,
been adventuring for a while. I don't know what she means more.
Yeah.
They were in Russia, for God's sakes. Like,
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Finn Wolfhard said that in the teaser for the new season 5, it's the highest stakes that the show has ever been. Hard to know how they could get much higher than that. Millie Bobby Brown Jovi says everybody's really put into the thick of it in this upcoming season.
As opposed to when they're in the upside down.
Yeah.
And
So, look, you do your best with a hype video.
Promotion's got to be done.
Promotion
I
has to be
appreciate the
done.
people who make these. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to watch it, though. I'm going to...
The hype video.
The hype video.
Right.
Do you think they'll kill anybody off since it's the last season?
Yeah. I think they will.
Yeah. I was thinking about that.
Some people will sacrifice themselves for the greater good.
Oh, Mike's going to try and martyr himself.
It's going to be
annoying.
Will, right?
Yeah, I actually, that's sort of what I was thinking. Like if any of them because he was possessed the first season.
From go.
Yeah.
He's had problems with this situation.
Yeah, he gets a short end of the stick for a lot of it.
Uh-huh.
He definitely does. So they say, we're going to deliver, which I felt like season 4 was I felt like it was their best season. It like that, especially like the last couple episodes and the finale in general, they were wrapping it up so well, and they would switch between these main threads and it was masterful. I really thought this is how you make incredible TV. Like this is the writing, the whole idea.
They've done really good things all along the way. When they added the redhead and her brother,
Max.
and what was the brother's name?
Can't remember.
But he was a great character. I loved his connection with the mom.
Yes.
Do you remember him being
yeah.
like...
He was like, he was possessed, right? He was like,
He
someone had
ended up
taken him
that
over.
way, but
and
at that time, he was just like, I should give you some swim lessons. And she was like, oh.
well, let me
And he's,
perk up my-
I believe it was like, there's a great pool at the Motel 6 if you want to go get some private lessons.
Mm.
And she's just like, whoo! And she says, no, I'm a mom and I can't go do that. But
Right.
I thought that's really rad. And then the new guy with the metal guy,
Eddie.
huge star. That guy
Yes.
became a huge star from that show.
Right. He's just great. What's his name in real life? He was, I don't want to give anybody any spoilers, but there is talk that and these are just rumors, but I was reading where he was a huge hit on that show and that they might try to find a way for him to have some kind of an influence and make an appearance of sorts.
Joseph Quinn.
Joseph Quinn. And he's gotten tons of work from this. And he doesn't look anything like
Nope.
his character. Like you'd see him in a lineup right after the show and you'd be like, I don't know any of those people.
He's an English kid, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and there he is pulling off the 80s Hessian perfectly.
Wow, he's been big movies, Gladiator 2 and The Fantastic Four. He was in both of those.
Yeah. Stranger Things season 5 premieres with volume 1 on November 26th, volume 2 on December, which I think either Thanksgiving or the night before Thanksgiving.
November what?
26th.
The night before Thanksgiving.
Volume 2 hits Christmas Day, and the finale is I actually think there's only one episode left too, and that's on New Year's Eve on December 31st. So it's like, I don't know, they're dropping 4 here, and there's one finale, or how they're going to do it. But it is one of those things where you kind of want to be caught up with it, but I hate to wait.
No, I think this is the kind of thing you want to watch in real time because it's very cultural. Like you want to be part of the conversation as it's happening. I think that's what I'm going to do.
So we'll just watch the first chunk, and then we'll be on vacation when Christmas rolls around, and we can all come back having watched the whole thing.
Exactly.
Yap about it. And in other just brief Millie Bobby Brown Jovi news, I don't know that everyone will know who Carrie Strug is.
Oh, yeah.
Well, right, we do. Do you know who Carrie Strug is?
No.
She is an Olympian, and I think the 96 Olympics. And she did this thing where she's the one who landed, broke her foot, but still stuck the landing and was it on the balance beam?
No, that was
the horse.
Oh, okay.
Launched off it, did her thing, fully dramatic, absolutely has to be carried the rest of the way because she's annihilated her leg. We don't know. Maybe they had to take that thing off.
Yeah, she could be one-legged at this point. We do not know. But we're about to find out because it looks like Millie Bobby Brown is, she's in talks to play Carrie. Now, Carrie was like 14 or 15. I'm actually they do kind of look similar. You want to see a picture of the two of them next to each other?
Yeah, I mean, you just said it, though. Some people don't know her, so...
Right.
Oh,
I see the resemblance.
Yeah, there's a resemblance. So
Millie Bobby Brown, though, has grown up to be a gorgeous young lady. So and the photo you used, she's so glam.
She's right. She's in like an evening gown. Her hair is perfect. Her makeup's incredible. She just looks amazing. And then there's Carrie Strug being carried by like, I don't know, coach, dad, whatever, off the
Bella something or other.
Oh,
The coach. Yeah.
Okay, Coach Bella.
Yeah.
So.
What's his name? You know, didn't who played Mango? Catan. Didn't Catan do on SNL?
Yes,
Carrie Strug.
Yeah,
yes.
he was Carrie Strug
That's
and
right.
Bella Caroli. That's it.
Bella Caroli.
Funny. So we'll get the life story of Carrie
It sounds
Strug.
like it's going to be the life story and
All right,
maybe
well,
the aftermath. And
she's an Olympic hero. Good for her.
The movie is supposed to be called Perfect. Gia Coppola, I assume, as part of the film immersed Coppola family. They don't say here. But I do feel like because Carrie was such a little girl, and I mean, not just that she was young, she was little. Like, I think Millie Bobby Brown may have to play her as an adult or a young adult because it feels like.
Well, the magic of movie making. I'd like to suggest, while there's still time, Johnny Mosley could probably play himself if they hurry. And he's an Olympic hero that absolutely deserves a movie. I mean, if you're just picking Olympic heroes.
Let's go with Johnny Mosley.
Why wouldn't you use him and have it? And
nobody plays Johnny Mosley like Johnny Mosley.
He's still as handsome as ever.
Oh my God. Devilishly so. More handsome as he ages.
Come on, Hollywood.
Yeah. Anyway, Millie Bobby Brown Jovi may star as Carrie Strug in Perfect. It'll be a Netflix movie. Vinny, what do you got coming up?
Lobster.
Oh, I love lobster.
I know, after these.
Sarah and Vinny on Alice.
Have a very nice day at work.
Alice at 97.3.
Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Check out the Alice 973 Instagram for video reels and pics from the Sarah and Vinnie morning show daily. Bob is hard at work over there. Plus links to all our personal profiles.
What's up, everyone? This House Report is brought to you by Fremont Bank. With over 60 years of experience, Fremont Bank knows a thing or two about commitment. With a deep dedication to building healthy Bay Area communities, the bank and its foundation have made a lasting impact in the Tri-Valley. By supporting local nonprofits like Open Heart Kitchen and Axis Community Health, they're helping ensure these vital organizations thrive for years to come. Learn more at fremontbank.com. All right, here's what's happening. We did absolutely have rain, thunder, lightning, and an earthquake. It's been a night.
Oh, we had an earthquake today too?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So first, let's finish the weather.
Right.
This stuff will clear up today, and the high will be around the low 80s. But certainly, I got the rain, the thunder, and the lightning overnight and into the morning hours.
I didn't, and I don't think these guys did, but we're a lot further north.
Got a text from Mount Diablo, and they said that they had thunderstorms there. So
they're calling this earthquake that hit us this morning in the East Bay 2.8.
Okay.
Again, that's one of those. That's pretty minor, but we had a healthy one earlier this week. Was that Monday morning? We had a 4.3. And again,
same area, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I felt that in Santa Cruz, in bed. I was up at 2:55 and felt it. And initially I went on alert, and then I went, that wasn't so bad. I hope you never know how big or how far away that was. Did I feel that? And the one that I mentioned, that the doozy, it was called the Northridge. I was living in Carlsbad at the time. That's the first time in the middle of the night I was awoken to my bed actually bouncing me around.
Oh.
Like the Northridge one. And that ended up being minor in San Diego and major in the LA area. Like lots of,
tons of damage.
Yeah, that was a big one. So that's, I guess the point is, you don't ever know until you kind of get the news reports. Okay, it was a small one. in this case, a 2.8 struck the East Bay this morning, and they're saying right now let's
Well, they do say they,
555.
A lot of little ones is a pressure release. It's you
I
want
hope that's
that.
the case.
You don't want it to build up. So
Right.
It has to be a huge one.
So this was good news.
Yeah.
Happy to bring it to you. Also, today is National Lobster Day.
Oh my
Run
God!
for your life, lobsters.
We're coming to get you.
Can we get any for breakfast from anywhere?
Oh, that's a great question.
I told you on 2nd Street. I showed you the name. What was the name of that place?
I can't remember.
Something
I think it was
Lobster.
called. Oh yeah,
Lar-
Duke's.
Was it Duke's?
Luke's.
I thought it was Larry's.
Well, I think it might have been Luke's, and you have the right first letter. Luke's
I took a
Lobsters.
picture of it,
Duke's
though,
Lobsters.
because I thought if Sarah hasn't eaten at this place,
Yeah, Sarah needs a new lobster.
it's a
joint.
lobster place, right? Oh, there it is. Okay, let me see.
It was like painted on the window.
It's
I think.
Luke's. You're right.
Well,
Luke's
you had the right
Lobsters.
first letter as usual.
On the second, it's on 2nd.
Oh, by the way, Luke's Lobster for National Lobster Day is having buy one get one.
Oh,
On
goodness.
I don't know what it's on, but
Hey, Luke,
because they have lobster tacos.
hey,
lobster rolls.
Luke.
we got a lady who can hammer at least 2 lobsters a day. You want to make her happy? Come over here and float her one, and give her the first one's free. You know how that works.
Yeah.
And the next
first
thing you
taste
know,
is free.
right,
Now
something
you're
like
now
that.
you're hooked.
Local hero legend has passed away.
Oh.
Speaking of
Who did we
food,
lose?
Joe Betts, the owner of House of Prime Rib, has passed away at the age of 86.
Oh,
If
that
you
is
that is
terrible.
like
It's an institution. That place.
that's what I was going for. Yeah, I mean that place is it's interesting
It's an
and also
experience.
delicious.
Yeah.
I mean if you like meat.
Yep. And their weird salad. I remember the first time I started eating their weird salad, and I was like, I don't know. And then by the end, I'm like licking the bowl. So good.
So Joe Betts, the owner of the legendary House of Prime Rib, has passed away at the age of 86.
Will
Rest
it
in
continue?
peace.
Do we get?
Oh, it's got to.
Right? I mean, at 86, he must have stepped back from the daily operations.
I don't know, but they should
Does-
definitely put him in a big meat zeppelin.
Oh yeah, and
That
bury
should
him in
be-
that.
yeah, that would be- that
or
would be
roast
key.
him. Whatever they, whatever we do with.
Roast him.
Well, that'd be
Jeez.
adorable.
What are you
You know,
talking
like,
you have
about?
to
what
take
I
that-
like when I like the beef. I serve.
Not adorable.
Over the line, lady.
Oh, sorry about it. That is one of the things about eating. First of all, it's incredibly difficult to get a reservation. I've eaten there maybe 5 times in the 30 years that I've lived here, and they roll these. They are the zeppelins of beef. They look like a silver zeppelin on the top, and it's a sort of a cart situation on the bottom. They open it up, and you tell them right then, like how thick you want the cut to be, what the temperature on it's going to be. I mean, it is just. It is an experience.
It's the best. I love it.
It really is the best.
And
I love
one
House
time
Prime
I
Rib.
took Christina there.
Oh.
And we pulled up, and the guy, they have valet, and the guy working the front goes, Vinny! And I was like, it's almost like a plant. Are
Right.
you kidding me?
Was this when you were early dating?
It was early days, yeah,
Aw.
but it was like a total. It felt like I felt guilty, like I planted it, and I didn't. But it was one of those moments where, oh, we got you, bro. Come on in. And like I just went, oh, this is really.
They're actually it's
Really going my way.
It's famous for the place that ball players of all types will go after a home game, or
Oh.
even the visiting team might go there. Like I've been in there when you had to take a later reservation because they didn't have anything left, and there would be 10 guys who are 7 feet tall come walking in. And you're like, oh
That's a good spot.
yeah,
Way back when, the spot that the 49ers used to go to, and I only know this because I dated one of the cheerleaders for a minute. This was long before the misses. Benihana's, right over by the airport.
Oh.
So that's when Candlestick was where they played, and right down the road past the airport was where they'd go for Benihana's. And I thought,
funny. Well, if you
ton of food
yeah. If you were
and a show.
a sports groupie, that
That would have been the spot.
Go do it.
Now they're in Santa Clara. Who knows where they go eat after a game? Anyway, This next story, a survey asked residents to rate their own cities on how friendly they are, and San Diego's the winner.
Oh.
Braggers. If you're
They just
rating
wanna let
yourself,
you know how friendly they
we're
are.
friendly. I actually agree with that one and found myself, when I lived there, by day, it's a delight. People running and biking and surfing, and it's
Every
all
day's a beautiful
happening.
day in San Diego.
And then by 7 p.m., the whole thing shuts down.
It's one of those early
It's
towns, huh?
over.
Oh.
You could go into downtown, or there were some bars, or, a place
You
to
could
go
find
see
it
a
if you
show.
needed it,
But
right.
it wasn't like that thriving nightlife like you'd have, say, I don't know, in the Bay Area.
Right.
Where any given night, any direction you drive, there's something crazy happening. Raleigh, North Carolina came in second. Phoenix, Miami, Houston, Honolulu, Boston.
Oh, really? Oh.
You don't think you're a friendly town?
I feel like people don't understand the friendliness that a Bostonian has to offer them. They're very direct. I've never found that to be a particularly friendly town. And I'm a friendly person-ish.
You look like crap. I'm trying to help you out.
Right. I just want to let you know what. If I look like crap, I want you to tell me too.
San Jose
Oh.
came in at number 8. Minneapolis and Denver all on the list of the friendliest cities in America.
I found Minneapolis to be really noticeably friendly.
Oh, really?
Yes, like even our son, who was always shy, our younger son. I guess he must have been, because we were looking at colleges, so I guess he was probably like 14 or 15, and he just started talking to people there because everyone was so solicitous and made eye contact, and there was some real friendliness there.
That's nice.
I'm a walk down the street, and if I make eye contact with you, nod, say hello,
Sure.
person.
Yeah.
And so that's how I judge cities. San Francisco, most people don't once you're looking at them. And
Well,
nodding
San
or saying
Francisco's
hi.
changed a lot.
Yeah.
I do feel like we've
Yeah.
gone through some changes.
Well, phones
Yeah.
have also changed everyone, everywhere. And we're not looking up. We're walking into streets with our phones.
I had an appointment after I left here yesterday, and I went to pick up something, and the lady that worked there I had just been crossing the street, and there were people smoking crack right there, and I
Oh.
was like, oh, God. Then I went to the establishment, and I walked in, and she was like, I'm so sorry. That's there every day, and it's because it's right in between this and this. And so I was like, well, I'm sorry for you that you get to,
stand
see
here
that.
and watch that every day.
But I was saying to her, back in the I don't even know how long ago it was, but Christina and I roamed San Francisco every weekend and had the best time. We'd go into random restaurants. The streets were clean and the people were friendly. It's unfortunately changed a little bit. And she was saying, she goes, my friend just told me this morning she had a delivery that went into the entryway of her building. So
In
it
San
was
Francisco.
inside, in San
Okay.
Francisco.
Past
but
the
inside,
front door.
Past the front door, inside. The front door's locked. You'd need a key to get in, but there's the package sitting there. And she was like, someone broke through the glass and took the package.
Oh.
She said it was a $20 dress.
Oh.
Like, it was nothing. It wasn't even worth the window.
Now their front window is
It's just like,
busted.
yes, things have changed considerably. And it's a bummer because I do think San Franciscans are friendly. It's just that, unfortunately, there's
Tend to be a
lot
little more
of
guarded when there's
homeless
some stuff
and there's a
happening,
lot
yeah.
of theft.
First time I took Shauna to West Virginia, that was one thing that overwhelmed her, was that,
The theft?
no, the people saying hello.
Oh,
like
wow.
everybody, even when you drive by people, you do this. You give them a little wave from the steering wheel. Like, yeah. So like I drive through town waving at everybody as you go by.
even if you didn't know them.
Of course. Yeah.
Any car you there's so
Any
few
car.
cars, you're like, oh my God, other people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it's not that small. Yeah, it is that small.
It's pretty small.
Yeah. Like 3,000 people.
Slime. If you're a parent, you know about slime.
You just bought a bucket of it.
Yeah, I did.
How's that going?
It did. Well, it didn't go great. It didn't go great. The missus doesn't think it's funny that I'm the fun dad, or that I'm not the dad I'm the dad that doesn't. I can't
Follow the rules.
Well, I just can't be a no all the time. Sometimes I need to just let's get this over with. I got to get out of this store, grab the stuff, and let's go. And we're not talking about a big, ticket item here. We're talking about slime.
What's it cost for a bucket of
I
slime?
think the bucket was like $8 or something,
Okay.
maybe 13, something in that.
Sure.
It's no big deal. Anyway, slime. It's a thing. There's a new trend called stretchy yogurt. It's a dessert food that's in China, and now they've got a shop in New York City, and it'll be coming around.
Stretchy yogurt.
You pick a stretchy yogurt, which looks like melted chocolate, and you choose a few fruits and or toppings. We go to frozen yogurt.
Yeah.
That's one of the desserts that we'll do.
Kids just love that.
And they love putting the toppings
All the
on.
different things. There's so many things to choose from.
Even if you're like, okay, rainbow sprinkles and gummy worms and like you just go,
Right.
what?
They actually don't want the yogurt part. They just want the cup and to fill it with toppings. Let's get this weighed.
You know about that. Okay, so anyway, the stretchy yogurt does look like slime. It's going to appeal to your kids in a big way. You can expect this. It's like a customized frozen yogurt thing, except that it's slimier, stretchier. I'll show you.
Are you able to spoon it? Or when you say stretchy, do we mean...
And of course, in this case, they've shown me a picture of what is just like a bright blue colored food.
Yeah, it's going over
item.
basically a fruit bowl, though. That actually does look like a nice bottom.
Well, that's how the parents will bring the kids in, and then they'll show the kids the gummy worms and the
So when
sprinkles
you
and
say
the.
stretchy yogurt, though, like, if I was to stick a fork into that and pull up, does it have the twang of, say, melted mozzarella?
I think so. Exactly.
So you're biting it off, and
They say that it's got.
it's like a bowl of chewing gum or something.
I can't find it. If they put something in there to give it that elasticity and a gummy texture,
Okay.
it's like a tapioca.
Oh,
Like they're putting something in it that gives it that gummy texture.
it wants to stick together, and
Yes.
it wants to.
And I had it, and I don't see it now, but it's one of those. Let me see if it's in this one.
Just some kind of stretching agent, like the thing that makes even like gummies are kind. I mean, they don't pour like that because they are definitely pouring that into the bowl.
Right. I can't find that, but it's like a tapioca that they've used to give it that,
Elasticity.
that texture that kids love.
Kids are into weird things. Like the
So-
slime thing, I don't know if I'd even have been into that when I was a kid. Like, why slime? Like, I would play with Play-Doh. I could make something out of it, but slime just seems like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem appealing.
Did you know?
Probably not.
I think you did. Play-Doh originally was a wallpaper cleaner.
I think that was a fast fact.
I think
At
so
one
too.
time.
Like that's in my head for some reason, and
Somebody recently brought that up.
I don't know, but all they had to do was put neat colors on it,
Right.
and it's now a
they're
toy
like,
for the
this
kids.
stuff is great. Well, yeah. It's like
Speaking
play.
of the kids, a 12-year-old boy behind the wheel of his parents' pickup truck hit two cars
Oh, boy.
in a brief pursuit with Sacramento police. They say the boy took his parents' vehicle around 7 in the morning and drove to his former school in South Sacramento, running over traffic cones along the way.
What?
Deputies found the boy and tried to stop him, but he led them on a brief pursuit through a neighborhood. The boy hit a parked car and a sheriff's department vehicle while being chased. He's now in custody and was taken to juvie.
Oh, boy.
12
Scare
years
that kid
old.
straight.
Well, I don't know.
What I love about this story and all stories about kids doing mischievous things is they always go to their school because that's the only place they know away from their house.
You know what is funny about that? Is that you as a kid, you've been driven everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And you really don't know where anything is.
No.
Yeah.
And you don't know, and time is so warped for you, you have no idea if that was an hour or 15 minutes.
Right. It was just, it just never ended. I was stuck in the car.
Where we lived when I grew up in Irvine, Del Mar was about an hour drive, which is nothing really. I mean, I'd make an hour drive every day. It was 100 years for me, and it took forever, and I was just vibrating to get out of the car and go skateboarding. And my dad would be like, just
Well, he was stuck with it.
he'd put
He
on
was just-
James
right.
Taylor, and we'd all be in the car just going, "Can you hurry up?" No, I can't.
Not listening to this mellow music, I can't. That's for sure. I've seen fire and I've
Just
seen
did
rain.
the speed limit and turned that drive into an absolute. He was driving us,
Which
thanks, Dad.
Right, thank you, Dad.
but God, did we pour out of that car at 100 miles an hour? Finally! You just don't know. You're a kid. You don't know how long anything takes, and you don't know where anything is.
My dad would make us choose which way we had to go. Like to get to my grandma's house was about like maybe half hour, 40 minutes away. And it's all back roads where I grew up. And that was, so then when I started driving, I did know how to get to her house.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
And
you paid attention.
well, he would ask us,
Oh,
okay,
I see
which
what
way do
you're
I turn
saying.
here?
Oh, I got you. Okay.
All right, coming up here, which way do I go?
Oh, good
And if
daddy.
we picked the wrong way, he'd go the wrong way. Yeah.
Oh, so he was really
He
helping
was
you out.
very choose your own adventure.
That's pretty fun. 800-400-360. Maddie's on the show.
Good morning, Maddie. Spelled with D's. It's actually T's.
Hey,
I met
Maddie.
a man yesterday at work that said he was from the Hollers of West Virginia. Very strange man. GP in Cat City. I don't know where Cat City is. Do you guys?
Cat City?
Cat
Yeah.
City?
Cat
Los
City.
Gatos?
Yeah,
Oh,
it could
there
be
you
Los
go.
Gatos.
I was born and raised in San Jose. San Jose is not friendly. The city has made the list because it's compensating. They don't want people to know that it's not a friendly place to live.
Because you did
I
say
think
they-
San Jose is very friendly.
They
I
were
liked
polling the people from the towns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, we're really friendly.
self-voted. But yeah, in the neighborhood I lived in, where when I first moved in with the missus, we loved our neighbors. Well, she was like, "Are you really meeting all the neighbors?" Well, yeah,
I've
I'm
lived
home.
here 7 years and I've
I'm
never.
home.
Right. Hello. They see me pull in.
I'm walking the dog and our kid. Well, of course I'm meeting the neighbors.
Vinny, there's some slime that is called butter slime, and it's between slime and Play-Doh. So amazing. Get it. LOL. Love you guys.
Sounds
South
greasy.
San Jose, listening on Odyssey.
Hey.
I've traveled to Boston alone for work, and everyone was wonderful. Love the city and the people in Boston. Then 415. San Francisco people used to talk to each other on the streets every day.
And that's what I was trying to
Yeah.
say. I did probably a bad job, but I have absolutely spent long period, like days, weekends, just roaming around the city. I love it. The vibe, the energy. It's changed, unfortunately.
And look, somebody trying to correct us as always. 510. Small earthquakes do not release pressure or lessen the chance of a big earthquake.
Oh, is
Check
that
the
so?
science.
Well,
I don't know. We're not
I read that
scientists here.
somewhere. That's all I can really depend on. I'm not writing any research papers. I just, repeat what I hear.
Read the internet and then tell you about it.
Yeah. We all know how reliable that is.
Right. What's coming up in the trash, Sarah?
Ed Sheeran tickets plus Kimmel's ratings and The Golden Bachelor.
Oh,
my God. You're waking up with Sarah and Vinnie.
Oh, look at that.
Alice at 97.3.
Doobie doobie doo. Woo woo woo. Alice 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Good vibes and variety. How about some Ed Sheeran tickets? We're Ed Sheeran Central. And just wait till you hear what we got for you next week. What? Right now, text the word WOW. WOW. It's an easy one. To our contest line, 20357. You'll be entered to win tickets to see Ed Sheeran July 25th at Levi Stadium. Text the word WOW to 20357. You'll be possibly winning tickets for next summer's biggest show. It's going to be big. Courtesy of Messina Touring Group. This hour's code word WOW.
Can you spell that again?
It's
real quick?
WOW.
Okay.
You can just go write it down.
Thank you.
Yeah. Creative Energy bringing us this portion of the program. Fall into comfort with Creative Energy's red and gold sale. Save on hot tubs, endless pools, saunas, and all the fun things they have for your backyard there. Visit creativeenergy.com.
Red and gold.
I think it might be a 49ers play. Or maybe it's like fall foliage. It's
That's,
fall.
you know what? It's a Niner thing.
It's gotta
I was
be.
going to say red and gold. I love that comp. Okay, right. Niners, duh. Yep.
Well,
Like your hat.
I'm wearing a Niners hat as we speak.
it's a
yes.
great hat. It's a really good one. Oh, yeah. There you go.
Hello.
I like it. It says the word 49ers, then it has the SF logo, the oval, sideways oval, kind of like scattered over it. It's really neat. That's a good one, Ben.
Thanks.
Anyway, creativeenergy.com. Visit before these fall savings end. You don't want to miss out. Jimmy Kimmel broke his own record for most YouTube views for a monologue. I guess he already held the record and he's broken it. Tuesday night's monologue. By the way, this is, in the attempt to censor Jimmy Kimmel, it worked out great for Jimmy Kimmel. So, congratulations. Tuesday's monologue, his first back from suspension by ABC. As of last night, it had passed 19 million views. I don't know what it's at right now. But that breaks his record for monologue videos. The previous number one of all the monologues, of all the late night shows, was the monologue that he delivered 8 years ago about his son's birth and heart disease. And I definitely watched that one. I feel like that was everywhere. That one has about 14 million views. He typically draws, this is Jimmy Kimmel, he typically draws about 1.6 million viewers on ABC. But the network was expecting a lot more than that from Tuesday's show, even without Sinclair and Nexstar stations, which account for about 20% of ABC affiliates. And the numbers are in. This is the thing where they do the live broadcast plus day of, as in someone recorded it or pulled it off the Disney app. He looks like about 6.3 million viewers. It's its most watched regular episode ever. A couple of times he's done Sunday episodes that were directly after the Super Bowl. Oh, one was the Super Bowl 2006, and then 2014 the Oscars, and those were big.
I'm sure.
So they say it's the most watched regularly scheduled episode, and Tuesday's broadcast represents a 343% increase from the previous season's average of about 1.4 million viewers. So live plus same day data from Nielsen. And they say that is it didn't even air. It wasn't available in 23% of U.S. households.
As great as that is to see a spike in ratings and all that, I'm sure he would rather have not been suspended and gone through the stress. Because in reality, he probably was sitting there going, I just lost my job. Even if it's in the back of his, there are things you don't want to say in front of your family or in front of your kids. So he's probably, what do they say? Stiff upper lip or whatever. But somewhere in his mind, he was like, oh my God, I just got fired.
Right. Right.
And even if he's good at his job and knows there's other places and venues and possibilities, I read this thing just before he got his job back, and he was fighting to keep his gig. That was what was out there. He was in talks with Disney saying, no, I don't want to leave. I love this job. There are a lot of people that work here. I've put this team together. I represent 100 other employees.
Yep.
I want them to have their jobs as well as, I like what I do.
They do say his contract is up sometime next year, and at that point he might want to make a change. But a lot of this is just, we weren't in those closed door meetings.
No.
But that is the speculation that he was like, I don't want to go someplace else. Because that would take however long to develop, and all these people meanwhile have to feed their families. Let's just go back on the air.
I've mentioned this before, and I'm sure there's something also in the back of his mind to this as well. When we got our jobs in San Francisco, I think it was Infinity or whatever it was, but when we started working for CBS and you see the CBS logo on your check, that you don't even see the checks anymore now, so you don't see that. But because it's pay numbers on your screen, that's all money is anymore. There's something to that though. The CBS, I work for that logo. That logo that I've seen on my TV my whole life.
CBS is large and in charge.
Is on my paycheck.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Cool.
It's really a neat little moment to yourself. I'm sure he felt the same way about working for ABC and Disney, and he seems to have been a pretty good company guy. I mean, if they'd have come to me and said, we want you to host the Oscars, I would have said, nah. Seems like a lot of work.
Yeah, that one seems tough.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, let's not. Who else you got?
Only you. Your first rehearsal
I'd
is
like
Monday.
to see that. I'd like to see Vinny host the Oscars.
But you know what I mean?
know.
Like, I could totally see that he felt
They
pretty...
turn the cameras on, he'd go freaking
He
bananas.
loves that he's probably with Disney and
Yeah.
he's got kids, and I'm sure it's all pretty sad to think that that's just going to
But
go.
that's how it would end. And in that manner, like,
Right.
oh, they just silenced me. This is, I'm a comedian. And that was one of the things that he just, kept reiterating is like, I'm a comedian. This is like political satire it's ever since they started printing newspapers, there have been political cartoons and the send up. That's like part of what's great about this country.
Right.
We can say the things that we want to say. And it would have been horrifying if he'd actually been fired. So, Fox News anchors and other critics of Kimmel claimed that the show gets no ratings. And he turned around, and we played you a little bit of the monologue yesterday, but I thought this quote was good. He says, "Well, I do tonight. You almost have to feel sorry for Trump. He's tried his best to cancel me. Instead, he forced millions of people to watch the show. That backfired bigly. He might have to release the Epstein files to distract us from this now." And if you haven't watched it, and looks like I think it was 19 million people as of last night had, it's worth a watch. He's serious. He's emotional. He does manage to crack some jokes. He makes some incredible points, and it was great TV.
One of his friends posted, and this was a guy he worked with in radio. That's why I know who it was. And
Yeah.
But I like the way he put it. He said, this was a big moment, and Jimmy rose to the occasion.
Yes.
And that's one of those things where in a moment where now it's taken on all of this freedom of speech
It's
and political,
huge amount of weight.
Arguments and all this stuff. And he, I thought that was a really big compliment from someone who knew him and has known him many years.
Yeah.
Watching Jimmy rise to the occasion I'm very proud of him. I'm proud to call him my friend. And I thought, that's bitching.
Yeah.
That's bitching. Because my friends will similarly, be there and see me do something or whatever. And your friends are the guys who've known you your whole life. It's nice to have someone who's got your back
Yeah.
and who's quietly proud of you.
Well, and to know you're going to have that many eyeballs on you, and I mean that was probably a ton of pressure, and he's always been really good, I think, at being honest and being really in touch with. That's the thing about Jimmy Kimmel. Like, yeah, he's putting on a show, but he also there's like a genuineness to him that I've always thought was why he's so great in interviews and why his humor is so funny, because he's just allowing what's on his mind to flow out. He did a great job. I mean, I'm sure they probably agonized over every word that he was going to say.
And for the record, I didn't even see it. I haven't seen it yet.
Well, you've heard some clips from it.
I know what you've reported, and I know that, I'm glad he's back. I'm not saying I don't like him. I go to bed early, and I don't have time for recorded shows.
Someday when your kids are older. It's a fun way to get your news. You find out what's happening in the world, and you don't have to watch the news. Streaming shows is one thing, but syndication, he's a syndicated show, which means that it's a show that's produced and then it gets sold to places like Nexstar or Sinclair, or, these broadcast corporations that I've only just heard of in the last couple of weeks. I don't really pay attention to
general,
who owns what in TV.
You're usually an ABC affiliate and you're getting whatever ABC pushes out.
Right.
And this is where Sinclair said, we're stepping aside from that program specifically.
We're preempting that.
Right. We're going to specifically not have that.
Right. Because I'm sure they have the ABC dramas and whatever else they buy the programming.
Package, right. The whole thing.
So the shows that are syndicated, they did a list, which the number one most viewed, this is by viewership. These aren't like the people who get the most money or have the most affiliates. These are the shows that air in syndication. They're produced somewhere and sold. And that I don't even think all of these are necessarily on, well, except for this, there's an ESPN NFL preseason. That's number 6 on this list of top syndicated shows.
Can we guess?
Yeah, you can guess. Well, that's the one I'll give you. Yeah, tell me what you think it is.
I think Family Feud.
Family Feud is number 3. It has 6,397,000 daily viewers is what it looks like.
Friends.
Friends is on one of these lists, but it isn't on this one that hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it. Friends is not in the top 10 on either of these lists. I was just you hit it with Family Feud. Think on that line.
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy is number one. Jeopardy is the top syndicated show.
I'm sorry, Vinny. You have to say that in the form of a question.
What is Jeopardy?
Oh, right. And that is the answer to what is the number one most watched syndicated show with about 6.791 million viewers. So there's also there's other games on here. They also do look at like syndicated daytime talk shows and things like that. But Jeopardy is top on all the lists. Like that's the one that people are tuning into. And so Wheel of Fortune, which I think airs right before it. I think in some markets it airs before, in some markets it airs after. But that's number two with 6.6 million. Then we start getting into like the judge shows.
Okay.
Judge Judy has 4.3 million viewers.
If you've never heard, she's so rich and makes so much money for her syndicated show. I don't even have the numbers in front of me.
I want to say she's like worth $500 million.
Yeah, she is absolutely filthy freaking rich from that show.
Incredible. Hot Bench was at number 5 on one of these lists. So that's
the 3 of them.
I don't know. I don't watch any of these.
I think the Hot Bench is the 3 of them.
Yeah. Drew Barrymore shows does well. It's on here. It's on some of these lists, but the top ones, and this is not just like for this week. These are just the top ones. Judge Judy's number 4. Dateline is number 5, 3.4 million. Then that ESPN NFL preseason. I don't know where I would even find that. And I don't know how, I thought ESPN was just a channel. I didn't know that was syndicated.
Well, so here's what I think, and I don't know. Look, we live and die with ratings, and I don't understand them.
I know.
So what I try to do is the best show I possibly can.
Yes.
The end. That's all I can control is whether I got enough sleep and am I ready to go.
Right.
Let's do this.
I'm prepared. Let's be hilarious.
The sports packages are sold in weird ways. So the Red Zone went to YouTube, and they break it up. And and there's certain, like in college, you get a conference. You'll get the SEC. Oh, and that's what they paid for.
All the games for that.
All the games for that. So I think what we're talking about is the NFL preseason. That's what that's
ESPN
sold
must
as a package.
only do the preseason games. I see. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then there's it. They break it up.
As I get down to a little bit further on this list, Inside Edition and Entertainment Tonight. Which of them does better?
Entertainment Tonight.
Inside Edition.
It's Inside Edition. I don't know, not by much, 500,000 people or something, but I'm sure that's one of those fierce battles. But still, they're top. These are some of the top syndicated shows, and then we get into sort of a daytimey kind of show. Live with Kelly and Mark is top of the heap there. About 2 million daily viewers.
For fun, what is Judy Shiland's net worth?
$456 million.
$350 million.
600.
It's $440 million.
Oh, nicely done.
Hold on, I'm going to give myself a point. I won't be able to use it. We're going to talk with Mason today on the show. Well, that is we're
doing that?
We're going to do that. I have a
fingers
couple.
Crossed. Yeah,
fingers crossed. We
that's fun.
Had to set up a whole thing for it, so we're hopeful. But we'll talk with her for a little bit, and then we'll play a little game and see if it goes smoothly. She's great, though. We've only met her in person a couple times, but we're very excited. Okay, next up is The Golden Bachelor. This guy's name is Mel Owens. He's a former NFL guy who went on to be a lawyer. He came face to face with the women vying for his heart during last night's season 2 premiere. Many of the contestants used their brief one-on-one time to share personal stories. They was trying to make a statement. Sometimes it just falls flat. Other times it's kind of cute.
Well, it sounded good in the limo on the drive over, but
right. When I worked it up,
didn't happen.
It's so true. So he made some comments during a podcast appearance, he knew he was cast. And I guess he just didn't know that anybody listens to podcasts because he said, some stuff.
People don't have media experience.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, he was an athlete. He should know, but it sounds like he doesn't.
He was basically like, I don't want anybody over 60. If they're over 60, I'm cutting them. No wigs, no fake hips, stuff like that.
Fake hips.
Yeah, I know. I was like, plenty of younger people have to get their hip replaced.
I'm out.
So I think we found this on TikTok, right? We were trying to just pull audio from the show because a couple of the girls did have something to say to him regarding that.
Oh, they did.
Well, as they get out of the limo, that's how it works. The limo pulls up, they step out of the limo, they walk across. He, I guess, gets to see whether or not they have a limp. And then they, kiss on the cheek and nice to meet you. They tell them a little bit about themselves.
So this is a compilation of a few women and what they said to him. At the end, since you can't see it, there was a woman with a puppet. Ugh. And she talks to him with the puppet.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is it like one of those giant ventriloquist puppets where she's got like the hand thing, or is it just like a sock puppet?
It's giving Avenue Q.
Yeah.
Okay.
Level puppet, like legit.
Like a legit puppet. And is she ventriloquizing when it talks? Is that a word?
It is not.
I don't know because they kind of just had the frame on the puppet and him.
Oh, so maybe she's bad at being a ventriloquist, so they're like, well,
I
cut
don't
away
know,
from her mouth.
but like-
I hope she went full filthy mouth, just F word, F word, F word. Otherwise, the puppet's a fail.
That would be the first woman I cut. No doubt.
This is because you hate puppets.
Oh.
What is up with you and puppets? Who cares?
I don't know. I don't like
Puppets are kinda
personified.
Right, but that's
objects
why
like that.
I would think she used the puppet so she could say it in a joking manner without it seeming like, you are prejudiced. You're a jerk. You're this. You're that.
ageist.
I'll play the clip and I'll
All
tell
right,
you what the
okay.
puppet did. Whoops.
And we'll get to that clip right after this.
You want to know if I'm over 60? I am.
Oh, you look beautiful.
Can you handle me?
I'll try.
All right, let's see.
Now I gotta ask you that interview about on that podcast.
I sincerely apologize.
Over 60 to look so hot, right?
Correct.
And I bet you weren't expecting this either, buddy.
Oh, this is the puppet
I don't think
now?
I've ever been hit by a puppet before. So that was fun.
Yeah, so the puppet girl slaps him with the puppet hand slaps him in the face.
She's history, but that's fun. I mean, I'm sure the producers went, yeah, you should totally do that.
Yeah.
Right? But she's history. She's the first to go. I'm with Maddie on that. Not because I'm afraid of puppets or don't like them, but yeah, I mean, he's going to go, I'm not interested. We're already having, contentious relationship and we just met.
Right.
Well, he's already not into her because she's over 60.
And has a puppet.
Well,
I watched, a few clips of this morning. This guy has a drip. He seems to have no personality.
It's good looking,
Just
though.
seemed really
Is he?
rich.
I mean, I guess.
He's all right.
I mean, as a rule, people will say things like, I don't like a lady in a hat, but the right lady in a hat might just be the person you end up with.
Sometimes you got to break the rules for the right
The
person.
whole 60 thing. I mean, we all have stereotypes, and then you meet someone and you go, wow, you're smoking hot.
I can
can't
overlook
believe
the
it.
puppet.
I don't even know I guess I don't know anybody that's 60. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you go, I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Well, who were we just looking at? It was like Ralph Lauren's wife, who's 82 and looks just, 40.
Looks half the age of her husband.
Yeah.
Who's
He's like limping along.
yeah,
And
he is broken.
Yeah.
And she looks, in fact, when I saw the picture, I went, oh my God, his wife's 40 by comparison.
Mm-hmm.
And then the ages are listed there. They've been together forever, and she's 82, he's 83.
Yeah.
A real
It's a
quick
vast difference.
Yeah.
couple texts, 707. Golden Bachelor looks like a slim Mr. Incredible. Danielle in Oakland.
Oh.
510.
I like
watched
Mr. Incredible.
a little of
Big
the
jaw.
introduction to the Golden Bachelor, and he talked about losing his wife and another person during the pandemic. It makes me wonder.
If he killed her.
Oh.
It makes me wonder something. Because that's the end of the.
It makes me wonder. Sometimes I wonder.
510. What Maddie said about his personality is spot on.
Oh, that he's a drip?
He's a drip.
A drip.
Well.
That's funny. I haven't heard that he's a drip for a while. All right, what's coming up?
I have a lot to go. What's your don't knock it till you try it life hack and more after these?
What? Wake up! Thank you. With Sarah and Vinnie.
Ding, 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 ding.
Alice at 97.3.
Alice, 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Thank you for listening. You can watch video clips from the Sarah and Vinnie morning show on our YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com/@RadioAlice973.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Jumpstart MD. Jumpstart MD makes weight loss easier with personalized medically supervised plans and GLP-1 medications. Start today for just $99. Visit jumpstartmd.com.
I'm really looking forward to this news break. Vinny was like shaking it out, pumped up,
Yeah.
ready to go.
Yep.
Like this is going to be
This is going to be epic.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be something.
Go get him, kid.
I didn't need more pressure, but thank you, Maddie.
What pressure?
Rain, thunder, lightning. We had it all overnight. We're starting to see clearing in downtown San Francisco, and you should too. If you haven't yet, you will. It'll clear up today, and we should be at a high of about 82 degrees.
All right.
So low 80s. Thursday,
Still warm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 80 is, to me, that's as hot as I want it. Thursday night football tonight is a big one.
What is it?
Well, it's Seattle versus Arizona. These are two teams in our division. We gave Arizona its first loss last weekend, and now Seattle is another team that this is our division. We'd like them both to lose, if that's possible.
Yeah.
If there's any way both teams can lose, that'd be great. By the way,
make that happen.
if you're just joining the show,
Yeah.
we've already done Bob's Movie Club, which this installment was the movie Sneakers, which was not only filmed in downtown San Francisco, but starred Robert Redford, who just went to heaven. And so that was sort of the tie-in there. One thing we didn't mention, which I don't know, depending on where you grew up, if this was the case, I see Robert Redford, heartthrob, handsome. In this case, he's some kind of tech guy.
Yeah.
Driving a Carmen Ghia, which these were kid cars for my generation. Like everybody bought busted up VWs, and then you could buy parts for them and kind of put them back together. And just about every kid I knew had a primered in different, that gray primer on different parts of that beater that they were driving. In reality, you could replace an entire engine for, I think, $2,000. Now, for a kid, that's a lot of money, but for people who were grease monkeys, this was the car.
Right.
Because you could get parts, you could fix it up. What was that guy doing driving a Carmen Ghia? Did you see? You didn't even notice it,
I
did
did
you?
notice it. It looked like kind of a beater. It was, I don't know what he was driving.
I thought it was like a city car, like if you live in the city, you just have a little car to get around and yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really give it much thought.
I pictured, when I saw that car, I went, there's that car with 3 of his friends behind him pushing it to get it to jumpstart. Like that's what.
Pop the clutch. You're rolling.
That's what I totally think of when I see old VWs. And meanwhile, that was their hot rod for the caper.
Well, he was supposed to not be making any money, right? Like, I think that the whole thing was they needed to take that NSA job because it paid $175,000, which they were all going to split.
Which was another part of the story that had me going, how after that's broken down, boys, you got nothing.
Yeah, and I assume you're going to pay taxes on that.
It's not gonna.
Well, I guess in 1992, that was just a boatload of money.
Okay.
I guess.
It's weird because that movie took place was filmed in 92. I think of the 90s as not that long ago.
I know.
And yet I realize it's 25 and that makes that.
Yeah, 33 years old.
Eek.
But if you missed the Big Bob's Movie Club, check it out on the podcast today.
Yeah.
Another great installment,
Bob's Movie
Bob.
Club. It was a good one.
You're welcome.
Today is National Daughters Day.
Oh.
I have a couple of those.
Yeah. What are you going to do to celebrate?
What I always do. You know what? As I thought about becoming a parent, I thought about all the things. And what I didn't realize is how much cooking and making food there is. It's never ends. I'm hungry. Oh.
How much cooking, how much entertaining, how much laundry,
the cooking
what
is
a freaking
specific.
mess. You
There's a
can't have
lot,
anything
yes,
nice.
but I just didn't realize how often you find yourself, if you go by the kitchen, expect to be put into, action.
Well, I would think your almost 12-year-old's doing some cooking now.
Some.
Yeah.
If she
needs to learn anyway. She's going to not
Yes.
always be the little kid who lives at your house, and she's got some constraints.
We're working on all that. But in general, the making of food is a big part of the gig, and that's probably what I'll be doing today. The food making.
I think it's my night to do food. I think I'm going to make oatmeal.
Oh,
no. Yeah.
Why do you have a night? Is that just always Thursday nights or?
No, well, John is not. I don't even think John's going to be there. He's got like a softball game and then something he's got to do at the Deuce afterwards, allegedly.
Oh, the Deuce.
So I think I'll just make myself some oatmeal.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
What's your don't knock it till you try it life hack? This is
Let's
one
hear
of
some
those
of these.
internet things where someone asked the internet, what's your don't try it till you knock it hack? And here are some of the best responses. Pilates, which I've never done. I've done quite a bit of yoga.
I hear people who are into it, though, they really are like, I need that. My body needs that.
As you age, you really do want... I
be
used to
limber.
lift weights, and I knew all that. I'd write my own programs, and I'd do different muscle groups on different days. But it's a discipline, and you have to do it daily or at least 4 days a week for it to...
Don't skip leg day.
It's just one of those things. It's part of... Like, you don't do that. Today I'll lift, and then I won't do it again for a month. It doesn't work like that. So I don't do that, but I do feel like yoga and Pilates are where I'm at in my life right now. I'm going to try Pilates. They say it's great for everyone, but it's life-changing if you're over 50.
Oh.
Are you thinking mat Pilates or on the big scary machine?
I have no idea about Pilates. I guess I'm thinking mat Pilates because I need to just... I need more...
What is it exactly? What is it about it that makes it different from, say, a yoga or something?
I think, and I'm not a Pilates teacher, but I think it's about the micro movements. So you're really focusing in on one or two muscles at a time.
Oh.
I like it.
What the hot girls are doing is Pilates on a reformer, which is this machine that you kind of balance on, and then you use these different straps and stuff to focus on specific muscles, and it uses a lot of core strength. But mat Pilates is really great for mobility.
So it's kind of like yoga in that you use a mat and you're on the ground.
Yeah.
I like it. That's what I want. Mat Pilates is what I'm going to try.
Yoga Lattes. I don't know if that's a real
yoga
thing.
Lattes.
But a mix between the two.
I'd be into it.
Would be the best.
I've heard of Cardi yoga, but not. What is the other one?
Yoga Lattes.
Frozen towels. Putting a damp towel or regular towel in the freezer for a few minutes and then using it to quickly cool your face and neck.
Oh.
These are hacks. Life-changing hacks. Don't knock it till you try it.
For just because like you're overheated?
A hot day, I guess.
Okay.
Heating towels. Someone gifted us a towel heater. I've never used it. Both my daughters love it.
Oh.
Both of them have said, you haven't used the towel heater yet?
Is it like a rack, like a ladder thing?
It looks like a small trash can with a lid.
Okay.
It plugs in. You put your towel in there, put the lid on. I guess you hit on. I can't imagine that there's too much.
Then you take your shower.
You take your shower and you come out and get a warm towel.
Oh.
Ah, like the tortilla press at Chipotle.
Oh. Sounds great.
Heating towels. They say it's a thing.
Okay. People do like their temperatures to be very specifically set for them.
Folding laundry while watching trash TV.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I do.
Totally. Otherwise, the laundry, I've had a load of clean clothes in the dryer for days.
I've got 2 loads sitting on a chair that I haven't folded and I keep adding to it.
I just the thing dings. I go in there and I fold the damn laundry.
You got to. You just do it right now. You get it
I
over
sing
with. But you know what?
songs,
The missus will sleep with clean laundry in a pile where I used to sleep for a week before she gets to it. She's busy.
It's hard. It's hard to get to it.
Well, that way I can pick through it
her.
during the week and it gets smaller. I use the clothes out of the pile, and then by the end of the week,
The
the pile's
wrinkling
smaller.
hulk of clothes.
Cheez-Its in soup instead of crackers.
Oh, don't they just completely disintegrate?
According to this is the...
I hold Cheez-Its in my mouth and just let them disintegrate.
What?
Cheez-Its. The little, are we talking about the little square crackers?
Yeah, you put it in your mouth.
I put it in my mouth and I leave it on my tongue and I wait for it to disintegrate.
Like it's a communion wafer.
Like it's a wafer. Yeah. Yeah. How funny.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Don't knock it till you try it.
I'm not knocking it. I am a little cross-eyed about it, though, with the whole, you have Cheez-Its in your house right now.
Totally. We have salty snacks. Yes. You know, we're going to have some people over for cards. You got to have,
Cheez-Its.
Yeah. Cheez-Its. I probably got some chips, maybe some popcorn.
If you like spicy, my mom loves Cheez-Its with Tabasco sauce.
Oh, she puts that right over them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very good.
Well, Vinny would like that. So use those instead of oyster crackers or saltines.
That's what they're saying here.
Why not?
Grilling a PB&J sandwich, just like a grilled cheese, but grill peanut butter and jelly.
That sounds phenomenal.
I'm buttering the outside and the peanut butter gets all melty.
It sounds kind of good.
I just got a Foreman grill. I'll have to give it a go.
Potato chips in your deli/tuna fish sandwich.
Oh, yeah. Potato chips in every sandwich. If I have potato chips, I'm putting some in.
Couldn't you just take a bite?
Yes.
Bite of the pickle, bite of the sandwich, bite of the pickle, bite of the sandwich.
Yeah, I like the pickle and then the sandwich. But I if I've got some chips, like if I go to Michael's Sourdough, ding, ding, shame, I would always get a little pack of plain Lay's and lay them right in there.
Freezing grapes.
Oh.
They make great ice cubes for chilled wine or drinks.
That's interesting. I've seen frozen grapes before, and they are they are good. I've never thought to throw them in wine though. That's kind of funny.
I just saw a video for Halloween. They recommended putting grapes in with a little bit of water in like a circular ice cube tray, and they can look like eyeballs in your spooky drinks.
Oh, that's fun.
That's
what
fun. That is fun.
Remember, you used to go through the haunted houses and you put your hand in something and they'd be like, "That's eyeballs," and then spaghetti would be.
I never had that happen, but I'm so dramatic that I've left running from haunted houses multiple times.
I was walking, Vinny couldn't wait to get into the haunted house, and he walks right up to the front, he heads in, and Spike, our old performer, and our old producer, we go sort of, we're walking in a little slower, and we start hearing this high-pitched scream. Let me see if I can find it here.
You can't. Oh.
There it is. And it's Vinny with his hands up over his head and his whole body arching forward, running like the devil is in there.
I'll tell you.
Out of that house.
My kids have a name for it, and they call it a jump scare. That's what they talk about is jump scare. Is there a jump scare? I don't want that. And that's the thing. That when something comes out at you, and right. I better go. I need to get out of here. I mean, it's not that.
Hands over the head,
it's
running
more of
just
an instant thing.
like a crazy person.
Right.
We couldn't stop laughing.
I'm glad you enjoyed my pain.
I definitely did. Thank you for that moment.
How about a fast fact?
I love fast facts. Come on, lay it on me.
The tallest men in the world are in the Netherlands with an average height of just over 6 feet.
Oh.
The shortest are in Indonesia with an average height of 5'2".
Wonder if that has anything to do with gravity.
What?
Gravity.
Well,
what?
Scandinavian, you said, right?
The Netherlands.
So let's say that's up north by the pole, and then you got people who are much closer to the equator, and they're a lot shorter. I mean, I'm just wondering if it could have something to do with that.
No!
The Netherlands are in Europe. They're not really up.
Now!
They're up high.
Huh?
Well, I guess they're not like Norway or something.
I'm just saying no. I actually don't have any idea.
I just,
If you want an answer, I'm going to go no.
Hey, if you know, text us.
That's my hypothesis. Somebody text me the proof.
The word ye, as in ye old shop,
ye oldie,
is actually pronounced the.
Oh.
The medieval English people used Y to abbreviate TH.
Oh.
Which doesn't seem needed, but okay.
Hear thee, hear thee.
What the? Okay. Here is some flirting advice from different generations.
Okay, fun. I
A
love
writer
flirting.
for the HuffPost asked people of all ages for their best advice on flirting, and she boiled their comments down to one line for each generation. Boomers say, be yourself and be respectful.
Oh. That's flirting?
I guess. Gen X, be funny, interesting, and interested.
Oh.
In other words, don't be too stiff, don't be too boring, and listen.
As a Gen Xer too, I like the eye flash where you're with them and you're having fun, and then you just give them an under the lashes look, and then quickly look away. That's a good one.
Oh.
That is a good one. But that's also that's a way to flirt, but that's also between couples you can sometimes.
Yes.
I have absolutely been at parties with my red cup, and the across the way the girlfriend will give me that look, and I'm like, we're out of here. And then
backseat of the car. We'll be back in a few minutes. Don't worry, I don't take long.
The internet's been talking about the triangle method, where you look at their one eye, the other eye, and then their lips.
Oh, the triangle method.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Gen Z said, millennials, be friendly and witty. So similar advice, being funny or quick-witted helps. Don't be a jerk.
Yeah.
Gen Z says, be complimentary, cheeky, and authentic. The compliment thing can really backfire, though.
Yeah. I think you need to, don't say nice tease, That's a compliment that
What if they are,
might
though?
go wrong.
What if it's
you
true?
should say, I think that's a great shirt. Where did you get that? Stay away from, wow, your cleavage is really turning me on.
Really?
Yeah, really.
One time a guy told me I had nice sweater puppies.
Ew.
Yeah,
Ugh.
that's.
I'll take the bear. Thanks.
Oh, just trying to be charming.
Sweater puppies. Like not even sweater muffins.
Yeah,
I didn't
sweater
even know what he
muffins.
was saying. I was like, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about your boobs.
And?
No.
Oh.
And she's going to marry him next year.
Yeah. He sang her a beautiful song right afterwards.
How did you and Susan end up together? I know you were interns
Drunkenness.
together. Oh, you got a hookup.
Yeah, we were
Wasted
kind of
hookup.
hooking up. Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
And then, we went back to school and we just couldn't stop talking to each other
Love bloomed.
over FaceTime.
Oh.
A modern love story.
800-400-3697 is our text number. Maddie's on the show.
Texts are rolling in through the whole break. Vinny, it's gold. Gold. That was a gold break.
Oh.
Awesome. Great job on the news. Yeah, you did it.
Great job. Yeah.
Thank you
did
so
it.
much,
Kind of fun,
everyone.
really
huh?
worked.
Thank you.
Super fun.
415. No, gravity is slightly weaker at the equator than at the poles because of the Earth's rotation, and it's slightly squashed.
Well, there goes
oblate
my
shape.
idea.
Sarah, gravity is weaker at the equator, you doof. Don and San Mateo.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Little couple
A little harsh.
couple food things.
Oh,
I-
okay.
I didn't have to inflect it so badly, but there you go. Marinara sauce instead of tomato soup with grilled cheese. It's a life changer.
Oh. We were doing this. It was like a pepper sauce. I can't even think. It was chili something, and we were smearing that on it for a while. Chili crisp. Does that sound right?
I don't know. Chili paste?
No, it was like something you would make. Like you
Oh,
chop
okay.
up the chilies and do all this and oil and but I bet marinara would taste delicious with that. Like who doesn't want like that mozzarella stick, dredge through
It
some
depends.
marinara.
That can be like my mom can make in under 20 minutes makes a homemade marinara where you're like, that is, you could open a restaurant.
Exactly what I
And then you
wanted.
get some stuff in a jar and it can be okay. Also, other times you're like, did you even blend this? There's like a hunk with the top of the tomato piece.
Oh,
like you can see,
Jesus.
like you didn't even.
I don't mind chunks of tomato.
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah.
510, hack for a warm bottle of wine. Wrap a wet paper towel around the bottle and put it in the freezer for 20 minutes, and the whole bottle will get cold.
I've actually done this with beers. It works so well. I don't know
Better
the
than
science.
just putting them in the freezer.
Yes.
A wet paper towel.
Yes.
Huh.
Insane.
We used to sit there and spin a beer. We put it in ice
Yeah.
and then spin it in the ice. For some reason,
That colds it up.
well, we got it in our heads that it did. It was just, I mean, really, we're just
Cold enough.
barf bags. Like, go find something to do. What are you doing? What?
I'm trying to, science the S out of this thing. Gonna spin this thing.
And then 510, Marty, aren't all your clothes getting wrinkled since they're sitting in a pile
That's
back
what
here
I
in
was
Castro
thinking.
Valley? What do I wear? I wear sweatshirts. I do hang my sweatshirts up.
Oh.
Not immediately, but they don't need
So
it.
you
but-
got a wrinkly t-shirt under that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's have a look.
I have
Get
a
this on
question.
camera. Doesn't look that wrinkly, actually. Looks fine.
See?
Yes, Vinny, your hand is up.
Maddie is on the show. When was the last time you went on a date?
Oh, interesting that you should bring this up.
Why do you say?
I've
It's
been
just
on a few
interesting.
dates. I've been on a few dates.
What?
over the last
When was the
month.
last time you went on a date?
Tell
is
the
the
truth for
question.
once.
Last weekend.
Last weekend?
Yeah.
And how did it go?
Fine.
Do you think that you'll see this person again?
It went fine.
It didn't go fine. Sorry to hear that. You see, you won't see this person again?
Do you want to say what app you're on? So people can
No.
look for you? Okay. All right.
Are you sure?
Well, I'm on Match, but I've had a few listeners find me on there.
Oh,
that's nice.
fun. That's good.
Yeah, but if it's not somebody I'm interested in, it's awkward. It's awkward having this job. In general, it's awkward having this job, knowing that if you go on a date, somebody's going to ask you on the air about it, or if there's somebody that listens to the show, they might be listening, and you don't want to
You certainly
make them
don't want to
feel
be like,
bad.
nah, I wasn't into that chick at all.
You know?
Did you kiss her?
Tell the truth for once.
Yes.
Oh, he does like her.
Did she go in for the kiss or did you?
I think she did. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, we have a break or
All
something.
right,
to
yeah,
do
we
here.
do. I'm sure.
Gosh, we got tickets.
I mean,
to give away.
no rush
Oh,
or
gosh.
anything. Ed Sheeran tickets plus Heads Up Swifties and One Hit Wonders.
Sarah and Vinnie on Alice.
Have a very nice day at work.
Alice at 97.3.
Alice 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. How about some Ed Sheeran tickets?
Woo woo.
All this week we've been doing it, and we're doing it all through today, all through tomorrow. If you want Ed Sheeran tickets, you're in the right place because we're doing it from 7:05 in the morning till 6:05 in the afternoon, every hour at about 5 past. Right now, text the word night. It's going to be a big night. Night, N-I-G-H-T, to our contest line, 20357. You'll be entered to win tickets to see Ed Sheeran July 25th at Levi's Stadium. Text the word night.
Not Knigget.
It's N-I-G-H-T. 20357 is the contest line. You'll be in the running for tickets to next summer's biggest show, courtesy of Messina Touring Group. This hour's code word is night. We're going to talk with Mason in a little bit. Get to have a little
Hopefully all
crossover
the technology
with her.
works.
We're hoping. What do you think you feel like? About 50% sure
About
this
50-50 on this.
I'm like 48.
48, 52.
Well, the producer's room doesn't sound very enthusiastic about this. That's not good.
Enthusiastic to do it.
Yeah.
But, when you do something the
It's a
first
new-
time,
it's a whole new setup for
system
us,
for us
yeah.
to do.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
It's not even like the old Comrex setup. It's like a whole new thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Anyway. Text us now. The word is night. Taylor. She announces a new The Crowd Is Your King vinyl edition of her upcoming album, The Life of a Showgirl, and that is going to be a Target exclusive. Which I don't know if that means it'll still be like a super limited edition thing or if they're printing up enough of these that people are going to be able to go in there and get them. Or, each location gets plenty or each location gets 10. I don't know how many Targets there are. Yes, Vincent, your hand is up.
We have a resident Swiftie, and I
certainly
like to
do.
ask questions of the younger generation, and I'm interested as you've called her the capitalist queen.
Yeah.
And at what point will that start to backfire for her, and you'll start to say, "How much is enough?"
I think if it was going
Taylor.
to backfire, it would have already, because she's been doing this for a long time. Like,
So you don't think anything about the cash grab. You think good for her.
You don't have to buy it if you don't want to.
Understood.
You know?
Yeah.
I certainly don't buy it all.
Okay.
But if you are a person who wants to collect every little bitty thing, she certainly is giving you plenty of opportunities to give her your money.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that might actually bum out a really hardcore fan. Like, I want all the stuff, but damn, I got to get a second job
Well,
for
I think
this.
it bums out a parent for sure, where they say, "Oh my goodness,
Another
we had
thing.
another copy of the same record." But I
need
also
all the
think,
copies.
and this is not her responsibility. I was just curious what your opinion is, and I agree with you. You don't have to buy it, but I also think there are people who collect things, that will start to that will start to go, I gotta have that, even though I don't have the money for that. I've got to have, that's it. Collecting becomes a mental illness in a way. Like, it really does become this, like,
My collection's not complete.
It's like a hoarding thing where you really do feel like I've got to have that, or this thing's incomplete. What do I sell to have that?
Oh, we've got a couple kids around here. I'll sell one of them.
I don't know. I was just curious what you thought, but
kidney.
you're right. Nobody forces you to own stuff.
And she knows that people engage in her brand and her music in different ways. And so, there's the whole Easter egg thing. Now she does the visual stuff with this movie that's going to come out. She's got a lot of merch, a lot of things. It's awesome that if you're a real fan, there's so many ways to get involved.
I wonder too, I like limited edition stuff. Like, and I think you guys both got one of the purple
I got
records.
caught up in a frenzy. I don't know what I ordered. I'll know on the
But when
5th.
it's limited like that, now, years from now, that might actually help a kid go through college. Like, we're going to sell the green vinyl that we got, the mint green.
The shiny bug.
Yeah, the shiny. Well, sorry, I didn't know what the name of it was. I knew there was something. But it's, I don't know. I feel like she does it tastefully enough and makes each one special enough that it and she's not selling, 1 million of each of them. And so they're special. And if you're a huge fan, you're into it. But I'm with you. She's asking if you are truly trying to collect all the Taylor stuff.
It's a lot. And I actually think more about, it's not so much the 12-year-old. It's that 19-year-old that still lives at home that isn't paying rent and is collecting all of those things that you would go, you got to move out. You got to leave. If you're going to spend all your money on everything Taylor Swift produces, then we've got to find a way for you to go out into the world and make some dough on your own.
Yes, you can work at the scoop shop and you can buy your own Taylor Swift stuff.
I'm sure there are parents out there just going, oh my God, she bought more.
A showgirl knows how to save her best. Oh, a showgirl knows to save some of her best tricks for the grand finale, she wrote along with the announcement on the Target exclusive release. So it's out October 3rd. There's also a movie that's releasing this, or some kind of cinematic piece. I don't know how, is it documentary style? I don't really know. It's going to be a lot of it's a sing-along as well. Apparently there's going to be words and music and sing and dance. But please remain in your assigned seat. Don't be in the aisle. Don't stand on the seats.
It's also premiering her new video. Like that's part of the movie. That's one part of
it
That's
is.
right. The Life of Ophelia or something. What is
Yes.
it? The Death of Ophelia? The
life.
The Horror of Ophelia?
Do you think there's a tour behind this?
I don't know.
I wouldn't if I were her. I would be so tired, but she is tireless.
That's what I'm really curious, because I would expect after the tour she just finished, A, how do you top it? And B, you just spent 2 years out there.
Let's get married and have some kids.
Or just not tour again.
But the album is bangers, as she said. So, how can you not tour that? Oh, selfishly, I hope there
We shall
is one.
see. How did listen, I don't know how I missed this, but back in January, Cardi B revealed that she got a $13,000 diamond butt crack piercing. And she did post a picture of it. Somebody said that's not real unless you post a picture. And so she did. I have a pretty zoomed in picture.
How much money?
$13,000 diamond butt crack piercing. So this is very top of your crack. It goes in and comes out above it. So it's 2 diamonds at the top of your butt crack is what it looks like. With, whatever the piercing part of it is somewhere inside. Hang on, we're gonna take a look at this.
So you're
thing.
saying you pierced the side of one of your cheek? Oh,
No, it's the top of the butt crack, and it's very. She's got a tattoo. I'm gonna say that's crack. I don't know. Well, it's possible that is the continuation of that tattoo. She has a tattoo that seems to emanate from her crack. The top of it. So I don't know, but there she go. That's her proof that she has a diamond piercing. It's 2 diamonds, one about an inch above the other, or maybe it's smaller than that. It's hard to tell. It's very zoomed in.
Matt, are you into that?
No. I don't know.
Well, as we, we're out
I mean,
there
you
in the
seem
world
to know
meeting
what
people.
you
I
are
just am
into
curious
and what
if
you're not
you
into.
Are going to turn that away?
I suppose as the butt's clapping, you're getting like a glimpse of the sun in between.
Be like a little sparkle show. Yeah.
So you're into it?
Yeah, I'd be into it.
All right.
Unfortunately, she lost it a month later.
Oh.
She says, I realized I was like, hold on. Hang on. Where's my diamond butt crack piercing?
I guess you wouldn't know.
Yes, Vinnie, your hand is up.
Whatever happened to the guy that pierced his forehead with a big pink diamond?
I think he lost the diamond, didn't he? It fell out of his head. It was
You reminded me
huge...
of it with this story. I remember he bought this huge diamond. He got it put in his forehead, and then I don't remember if I thought it fell out, but that I didn't remember him losing it. I just thought that it wasn't staying
right
in as a third eye, so to speak.
There being some kind of story that followed up on that. Like, I don't think he wore it for that long.
It's Lil Uzi Vert.
Okay.
And it was a $24 million pink diamond.
Mm-hmm.
He had it surgically implanted in his forehead. He had the diamond in 2021, but it was later ripped out of his forehead by fans at a music festival.
Fans?
Yeah.
Oh,
fans.
boy. Wow. Ripped it right out of his forehead. Somebody walked out with $24 million clutched in their fist.
I wonder if that guy, is he still, in the
Uzi
game?
Vert?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Still a hot shot.
He's still a thing.
Anyway, she loses the thing. She says, I realized I was like, hold on. I was looking around. I was looking at my pants and my panties and stuff. And I'm like, yep, went down the toilet. $13,000 diamond butt crack piercing. She added she hasn't had it redone because she hasn't been in the mood. By the way, she says the piercing didn't hurt because that part of Cardi B's butt is numb thanks to a reduction surgery she had back there. She says, I did like a tummy tuck on my butt. So like the top of my butt, that skin part is numb. So when I pierced it, I ain't feel S. It was the easiest piercing ever. I don't quite know what she's talking about with that. Is that just like my butt was hanging down so low that I had a bunch of, because isn't a tummy tuck, they just take out the roll. They just take out
I don't know.
Take out a bunch of skin, take out now you got a scar going across you.
There's a lot going on there.
There is. There does seem to be quite a bit, but she can't feel anything up there at the top of her butt crack. So she just said, well, I might as well pierce this thing. And that's probably why she couldn't feel it falling out.
It would be weird to be with someone. I realize she's a superstar and a celebrity and a multimillionaire, but it would be weird that someone's always got a new idea of what they're going to do to themselves.
Right.
Like you'd just be sitting there having waffles going, we're going to go under the knife again? For a butt tuck?
Yeah, I'm going to get a butt tuck. I want my butt to be up a little higher.
All right. Pass the syrup.
I don't need to. Just let me know when you need me to come in there and, I don't know, change the
There's a lot going on there. I'm not into it.
Right.
Too much.
It does seem like a lot. But I suppose, if you start body sculpting, there's always something that could use a little work. I am completely out of time, Vinny. I would ask you what's coming up, but
Mason.
Yeah, we're going to have Mason on our show.
It's coming up, everyone.
After these.
Sarah and Vinnie on Alice.
Have a very nice day at work.
Alice at 97.3.
Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show, our full show podcast. That's bringing you this part of the show. Listen to our full show podcast on the Odyssey app, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from.
Oh, right. What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Ed Sheeran Tickets. All this week, listen on the fives every hour from 7:05 a.m. to 6:05 p.m. for the code word. Text that code word to our contest line, 20357, for your chance to win a pair of tickets to Ed Sheeran on July 25th at Levi's Stadium. I have a tip for you.
Oh, what is it? Tell me everything.
If you're lucky enough to win tickets to the Ed Sheeran show next summer or July, whatever you want to call that, do not invite someone now.
Right.
Wait. Sit on your
know.
ticket. You really don't want to make that mistake and get someone locked in as your partner at Ed Sheeran and then find out you met someone.
Lot can happen in a year.
Yeah. That's a long ways off.
Yeah.
Win the tickets. Don't, out of excitement, be like, oh my God.
Maybe all your friends, you could make them compete for it. You know, you might wind up with extra prizes.
You might get some dinners out of that deal.
You never know.
Could be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Checkity, check.
Oh.
I
Can you
hear
hear
stuff.
that?
Yeah,
I
I heard
hear
it.
that too, but I don't have anything turned up. Is that just coming? Okay, we're going to talk to Mason. Mason?
Yo.
Little
Oh,
echoey,
my.
but
Little-
other
yeah.
besides that,
You sound magical.
I am magical.
Clearly.
Ooh.
Oh,
I
wow.
hear an echo too.
Yeah, we got major echo.
Yeah, this is, you know what? We really want to talk to you. We do. We've had very little time to really delve into the world that is Mason.
You know I have opinions.
I am well aware, my friend. I see your Instagram, and I raise you 5 haters. You should see the other studio.
What do we
going
turn on? Is
crazy.
there a cue on? Is there something that
Nope, there's nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and pot you down, and we'll see if we can't get this worked out. Okay, we totally want to. We want to have a moment with you.
We can't do it like this, though.
No, we can't. All right, love you. All right, let us know if we get that worked out. All right.
The majority of American drivers,
yes,
admit to performing at least one aggressive driving behavior in the past year.
Yes. We all occasionally you got to stomp on it or do whatever it is that gets you through that situation.
96%. That's really, I mean, that's everybody. That's your mom. That's your grandmom.
Mm. Oh, can I just say something? Is it possible she's also coming through in that room? Because I feel like that might be okay. Because we're hearing her in our heads, even though she's allegedly not going over the air. Okay, back to you.
Maddie just gave me the hand.
Are you hearing that?
I didn't hear her.
Okay,
no.
I'm hearing.
I was initially hearing her
Yes.
before she came on.
Okay.
But now it's gone from my headphones.
All right.
I don't know.
We'll work it out. I mean, we have top-notch engineers here. Look, there's Cranky Tim right there.
Cranky Tim is
Between
the best.
Tim and Seth, I know they can work it out.
This driving behavior includes running red lights, speeding, tailgating, honking,
yes,
cutting off other vehicles on the road. The tailgating thing is annoying in that
yes,
I don't want to play this game of I'll hit my brakes so that you understand that I don't want you on my rear end like that. That's how a lot of this stuff ends up in road rage on the side of the road.
I also
People
don't
throwing
want
punches.
you to hit me.
But that's it.
Right.
Yeah, it becomes, I don't know that you're paying attention to the fact that you're way too close to me.
Right. Why don't you latch on, save some gas?
But anyway, honking, cutting off other vehicles on the road, all this behavior. Now I hear that. Do you hear that?
I do.
Okay.
And hopefully it's not going over the air.
Well, it would make more sense to the listeners if they were hearing it. They would say, oh, that's why they keep stopping mid-sentence, because they keep hearing stuffs.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Good. How are you, dear? It's you. I see that you guys are working very hard.
Right here?
Yep, that's her.
Let's try it.
Are we trying it?
Mason?
Yo.
Oh, that's better. It's fixed.
Hold on. She's not on the air, though. When I turn her up, is it possible? Is she coming through in the other studio? Is that? Are you there? Mason?
Yo.
Oh,
I'm
gonna turn this.
Check.
Say that again.
Checkity, check.
Okay,
that was better.
I just turned off that studio.
That's
and
what
now
it
we're
was.
good. Mason,
Yeah.
how you doing?
I sounded insane just now.
I know it's bananas.
Yeah.
I turned off Studio 10, and that solved the problem.
Let's do that permanently.
But the problem is, I would like them to be able to participate in the segment. We have 2 more mics in here, you guys. Mason, please,
Yes, ma'am.
please excuse the CF that has gotten us to this point in our relationship. Welcome to the Sarah and
Yeah.
it's a cluster of fun. It's a cluster fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, hello and welcome.
Hello.
How are you today?
I am well.
Good.
Medium well.
We're medium well.
Like a steak.
You and I and Vinny, we have not been able to, we've met in person, but we have not been able to do any crosstalk. And this is our first step in making that kind of a regular thing. So we're excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's clipping out.
I know.
You hearing that?
It's,
Anyway.
yeah.
We should abort.
We should abort. I'm sorry to say. I want to get you on here.
Quality time together.
I know. It's feeling like I need another date. Give me another chance.
Mayday.
All right.
Mayday.
Mason is going to be taking over in just a few minutes, and she will have your next shot at tickets for Ed Sheeran. As you know, she does. She rocks the midday show from 10 to 3. So.
This is no reflection on how her solo show will go.
Absolutely not.
Starting at 10.
It sounds nothing. I've listened. It does not sound anything
Right.
like this.
But wow, that was
Yeah.
hard. Okay, so the American drivers. Okay, the next story. Do you consider, and actually this is interesting because I would have brought it up with Mason here.
Mm-hmm.
She's no. Mm-hmm. Do you consider being a social media content creator a real job or not? This was asked of the American people.
Okay.
30% said, of course it's a real job. And I do think that the people who keep feeding that beast are working hard.
I believe it's actual work. I know it pays better for some than for others. But there are definitely people who are making a living and then some.
Well,
so
like,
yeah.
I would never ask Mason what she makes either during her midday show or during her social media, but she is someone who's successful at social media.
Yes, she is.
So I would, again, I'm not going to ask her, but I would wonder, like, so she's medium successful. She's not like, how many millions of followers does she have? 1 million?
I actually don't know how many she has.
Look her up. I don't know if she's, but either way, I wonder if she's making a fortune or if she's like, I
hope
hustle
she is.
and I'm.
Well, she's got stuff to say. That's what I like about her profile. When I go through, I can watch all these little videos of her.
Yeah, I see her a lot too.
Got thoughts on things.
Let me see if I can find her on
I
here.
like anybody who's got some thoughts, you know?
Well, yeah, because you either it creates that no, I disagree.
Right.
You know, there's that.
Well, it gets the conversation started.
Oh,
right?
So she has 113,000 followers. That's a lot.
That's a lot of followers.
Yeah, so she's making a living at that, I guess.
I hope so. That'd be good.
Anyway.
Well, and she, her side hustle, the radio show.
55% of these people on the YouGov poll say, that's not a real job. Okay, you try and do it.
Yeah. Because the people who are doing it successfully and actually able to support their lives with it, they would tell you that is an everyday, figure it out, make it happen, put a lot of work into it. This thing's not going to hashtag itself.
Right.
Oh, are we going to try again? I feel like
no, pull them up is what they're saying.
Pull you guys up. Oh,
800-400-3697. That's the text number.
Yep.
Maddie's on the show, everyone.
I'm so busy over here with the...
No worries. Like, this is. I kind of just want to yell, abort. Let's play a game, shall we?
Okay.
Let's play a game. I'm gonna let.
I love your games.
Oh, thank you so much. I had one all picked out special for our friend Mason. I'll let you guys choose. So I have. I got how old is that guy? An old standby. I've got one hit wonders, and I've got friends guest spots. What do you guys want to play today?
Vincenzo, what are you feeling?
I like the friends
Let's do the friends
thing. I think the friends thing is
okay.
fun.
So I'm going to tell you a name of a famous person, and you're going to tell me yes or no. Did they ever guess? And if they did guess, there will be bonus points of it. Guessed. There will be bonus points if you know the name of the character.
Okay.
So just yes or no me first. Okay.
All right.
All right. Let us begin. Bruce Willis. Did he ever guest star on Friends?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes is the correct answer. Can anyone tell me his... I'll just take the first name of his character.
He played Elizabeth's dad.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know his name on the show.
I want to give her a point for Elizabeth's dad. His name was Paul Stevens, Elizabeth's dad. Season 6, that was, I believe that was it was a student of Ross's.
Mm-hmm. Ross dates a student.
Oh.
The one where Ross dates a student, I think it's called. And
you guys might be up against it in this one. If she pulls
That's
out
okay.
Elizabeth's
Hey,
dad from season 6.
She's done the work.
You're a really cool guy, Paul. You're super cool. Bruce Willis gives himself a pep talk in a mirror.
Oh, she actually just said the name too, Paul. All right, here we go. Next up. George Clooney. Did he ever guest star on Friends?
Yes.
Not that I can picture.
I'm a no.
He's a yes.
Woo!
And Maddie, there's an extra point in it for you if you can tell me who he played.
Bill.
No, it was actually a crossover ER, I believe. He played Dr. Michael Mitchell.
I remember that now. And the other guy who just got the
Noah Wiley,
yeah,
he was
guy
also
did
in it
too. Yes.
Wait, I don't think I've ever seen this episode.
Season 1, they say. Some kind of crossover with ER.
Yep.
What?
I remember.
I wonder if it's not on streaming because it's not ringing any bells and I've seen the show like 30 times.
Maybe he just looked different.
I'll have to look into it.
Jennifer Lopez, did she ever guest star on Friends?
No.
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 No is the correct answer. Well done. Winona Ryder, did she ever guest star on Friends?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes is the correct answer. That's a point for Maddie.
And
point
what's
for
her
Bob.
name?
I can still hear the sound of coconuts banging together. I don't remember her name. It's like Sissy or something.
Sabrina.
No points for either of you. She played Rachel's college friend Melissa in season 7.
She and Rachel made out one time after a frat party, and she's been in love with Rachel ever since.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
Here's a name from earlier today. Leonardo DiCaprio. Did he ever guest star on Friends?
No.
Yes.
I don't think so.
No is the correct answer. That is Vinny and Bob. Can you tell me? Oh, he didn't do a thing, so there is no name. How about Danny DeVito? Did he ever guest star on Friends?
No.
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 Yes.
Oh.
He did guest star on Friends in season 10. He played Roy the stripper at Phoebe's bachelorette
that's
party.
Right.
Meryl Streep. Did she ever guest star on Friends?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No is the correct answer. And I'll do one more here. Let's see.
God, that was one of my favorite guest stars is Chandler's dad. Like, that is one of the best.
I know. It's What's Her Bucket.
Kathleen Turner.
Yeah.
Is so
She
good
was so
on
great,
that.
but I knew you'd know that.
Yeah.
How about Julia Roberts? Did she ever guest star on Friends?
Yes. Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes is the correct answer. Let's see where we're at. Can someone tell me who she played?
Chandler's girlfriend.
They called me something underpants for 10 years.
That is, I'm going to take that answer. Susie Underpants
Susie.
Moss. She's an old classmate in season 2. She came on, an old classmate of Chandler's.
They dated in real life.
I know. That's why I thought that's how I remembered she'd done it. But I didn't know that they weren't together on the show.
It doesn't say. It says she was the old classmate. I don't really remember the Susie Underpants Moss.
She plays a movie star, and Chandler meets her on set. Or not a movie star, she works on movies, and they end up dating. But she's really just trying to get back at him for pulling down her pants when they were in 3rd grade or whatever.
Oh, boy, the bitter.
Well, by a score of 8 for Bob, 5 for Maddie, and 4 for Vinny, it's Bob, people. It's been a while.
What's my name? My name is Bob.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Goodbye. Keep it here on Alice all day. Mason, we promise nothing happened to her. We just couldn't connect. She will be on and have some Ed Sheeran tickets for you momentarily. That's at 10:05, and then every hour throughout the day, right through Jane's show. Ed Sheeran tickets every hour at 5 after all day long. Next time we see you, It's going to be
Friday. Thank you.
See you then.
Get up!
What? You're waking up with Sarah and Vinnie.
Oh my God. What could be better than that? Alice at 97.3.